No, it wasn't accidental. That nigga got himself over, and they knew he was gonna do it too. That's why they were waiting to pull the trigger on him.
I mean, that's fair. Honestly, like they didn't even really do anything with him. He kind of just like
Did it
stared down.
himself
He just stared down a bunch of people, and people were like, "We want to see this match."
because he has a resume.
He sure does.
When you got a resume like that, that's what it is.
He sure does have a resume. I'm about to buy his fucking shirt one day. Damn fucking Samoan werewolf shit. All right, are we live?
We are indeed live.
Oh god.
Right. Welcome to issue 5 of Wrestle Rap Real Graps. So this week is a bit of a slow one. Just a little bit. Like there's good wrestling across almost every show that wasn't SmackDown.
Yeah,
I think SmackDown was the worst show of the month.
by country mile. Country mile.
Last week's SmackDown was the absolute worst show of the. It might be of the last 2 months. Honestly,
it's pretty bad.
Like it's impressive to fuck up a week of wrestling like that. Like that's just wow. You gotta try to do some shit like that.
Scroll up to this shit, man. What the fuck?
All right, well, we should do intros. I am Gardy. I forgot about intros. I should probably do that. And I'm joined here by Tux. We'll be
Hello
talking
again.
about the week in wrestling. Now, I will say straight up, chat room. I did not get to watch AEW. And everybody else knows why, but I'm just not gonna get into it. It's a week of everything. So we started with SmackDown on February 21st, 2025. Now this SmackDown already had a dark cloud because when we recorded issue 4, as you know, a report came out that The Rock was going to be at SmackDown the following night. So, because they have to make way for Dwayne himself to ruin their fucking show, every segment probably got cut in some way or was written in another way. It's a lot. I keep saying it's a lot because it's a lot. Like, what the fuck do you want me to say?
Sure is.
So the show starts with the bullshit already. Cody's walking into the building. He's stopped by Aldis. Aldis says, "Hey man, I know I booked you for a 6-man. It's not happening. So the fuck are you? Why?" Said it's not my call. I forgot what he fucking said. He said if you smell what I'm cooking, and it's like, all right, well,
yeah.
You guys are leaning into the Rock being an asshole too much. Fucking hated. So, first match of the night is Jimbo and Drew because of what happened last week where Drew was talking shit and Jimbo kicked his head off his shoulders. This match is nothing.
It's yeah.
It sounds like I hate both Usos. I promise you I don't. I hate how they're being used currently. And I shouldn't hate how Jay is being used, but I hate how he's being used.
It just boils down to presentation issues, really, for the both of them. And I think with just the show as a whole, because, like, we have Jimmy doing his thing on SmackDown, right? And I think my problem with the entire SmackDown show is, like, who do you realistically build out as mid-card versus top of the card, right? Who are our, main guys, our heavy hitters, our big swingers?
You know who it is. The line in the center has been drawn. Hell yeah, you do. You could name
Jimmy.
Name all the SmackDown main eventers. Go ahead.
All right. So let me pull up the fucking roster again. Right? Off the top of my head, though, it's Damian Priest.
Okay.
It's Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
It's Kevin Owens.
Okay.
It's Randy Orton. He's on this brand, right?
I think so, yeah. So, okay.
And then it's Drew McIntyre.
Right.
Where does Jimmy fall in that area? Is he mid-card?
He
So
falls in the mid card. Solo falls in the mid card. Jacob is in the fucking. He's in the
top
thing.
2 now. I feel like he's top 2 now.
Tentatively. I'm saying for now, he's in the middle. He's in that Benoit, that Jericho position where you can use. He's a 7-tool player.
You can say that for right now because it's like he doesn't like we only just got his theme song like last month, really. You know, ever since Solo left, that's when we started getting Jacob's theme song. Because what, we're gonna fucking give Tamatonga the theme song? Fuck no. But like, as soon as the crowd starts to like pop for that, it's over. That nigga's fucking. He hits the stratosphere. He's at the top. They're not even then. It probably officially becomes main eventer once he like gets gold or gets a title. But like, he's as main event as he can be while still being a mid card guy.
Yeah, that's why I said Benoit, Jericho, because those guys were positioned. They were in the mid card, but if need be, you could elevate them. You could move them up and down as you wished.
Yeah. And I bring that up because it's like, you know, I'm gonna just fucking like Drew gets pinned by Jay in this match.
Yeah, he gets rolled up.
And Jimmy wins. Like Drew beats his ass right after, but it's like,
and that's the problem with it. If you were gonna give Jimmy the win, let him get the win. Don't let Drew like blow his head off his shoulders immediately after.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, and everybody's been saying it, I'm gonna say it again. They need moves.
Yeah.
They need moves because this fucking super kick filler not working. I hate it.
Like, I understand we have a move set for the bloodline, right? There's hip attacks, there's Samoan drops, there's like super kicks and the spears, I guess. That's part of the fucking moveset, but like we gotta start doing like small ball stuff like technical graps and like fucking I don't know, fucking arm drags and shit like that.
Y'all need moves. Like I don't care what it is, y'all need moves because it can't be palm strike, fucking kick like the kicks are fine. Okay, palm strikes, kicks fine. But y'all need like transition shit. Like y'all need to hit suplexes or something. DDT, Hurricane Rana, Frankenstein. Y'all need something to move from spot to spot because y'all just brawl. Like for lack of a better term, y'all just like y'all don't do nothing. And like I said, y'all need a different finish too. Go ahead.
Yeah, during that shit, fucking, I think Jimmy hits like a spear or like a super kick or something like that. Wade Barrett goes, Jimmy had to dig deep into that playbook. I almost fucking.
Yeah, I almost punched my monitor because what the fuck are you saying? Yeah, are we watching the same match? Hello.
That nigga is taking the piss, bro. There's no fucking way. Come on, man.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Barrett is a fucking sick nigga, yo. Oh my god. Yeah, but it's a quick match. Like that, and that's the problem for tonight, right? The problem for tonight's SmackDown is that they didn't have anything planned. They threw the script entirely fucking out. Like they kept the idea of what matches were gonna go where. Like I'm sure this opener was always going to be the way it was, but when you get further into the show, it's just like Jesus Christ, what happened?
And this is another thing I wrote down. What does this do for either of them? Like Jimmy gets a win.
It does nothing. Had Jay gotten the win and then ran off and not gotten his head blown off his shoulders, it's a big win for Jimmy, right? Fuck, Jesus. But yeah,
it's fucking done.
If Jimbo gets the pinfall victory and gets the fuck out of there and doesn't get killed, it is a win for him. It is a statement win. You can do stuff with it. You can move him. You can start moving him because he's pinned Drew. So now you can start asking the questions of, okay, well, he's clearly not just a tag guy anymore. You can start doing things with him. But since you've clearly showed me that he's not on Drew's level. He got the roll-up win, and then he just got killed crazy style.
Yeah.
Like, he killed him crazy style. So, I guess Strowman and Priest and Sikoa Fatu is the new main event. There's a recap of last week's main event. Solo arrives by himself and gets stopped by Jacob and Tama. He apologizes and Jacob says, "Yo, like, oh yeah, nah, I'll be out there for you and Tama's match." And he said, "Hey, me and Tama good. We've been cooking niggas left, right, and center. So it's you that's gonna be out there." Nigga said, "Oh, geez, big dog. All right, I'll go talk to all this." Like, this shit is over, bro.
That nigga dropped one. You know what I mean?
He said, like, oh,
my bad,
geez,
my
big
bad,
cousin. Golly, big cousin. Yeah, I'll go talk to him right now.
I'll go right to Aldis's office. Don't worry about it, cuz.
Jesus Christ. That's a nigga that's not trying to get killed. Like, that's just...
Such a fucking dork, man.
Yeah, I don't know why y'all ever tried to put him in a driver's seat, bro. He don't look the part. He don't look the part. He don't got no resume. His resume was being told to kill other niggas. He didn't speak. Son didn't speak till Roman exploded.
Literally.
So I don't know why y'all even attempted to put some shit together. I feel like the story should have been that Solo, you can still have Solo try and step up, but the story immediately has to be that he has bitten off more than he can chew. He's brought the fucking Tongans in, he's brought Jacob in to try and create his version of a bloodline. And you can say the story was right in front of you. With Heyman and every other Uso saying, "Hey man, yeah, there's a reason why we didn't call them folk. them Tongan, them real island niggas, there's a reason we didn't call them." Like, it should have been very quickly that Solo cannot control Jacob, he cannot control the Tongans. And they're running roughshod over his shit and everyone else's. But I mean, we have what we have now, so it doesn't really matter.
It's not great, but I mean, at least Jacob got over. It's a good part.
Once again, that's a foregone conclusion, man. There's a reason why niggas was talking all that shit on Twitter.
Yeah.
He clicked immediately. Perfect. So we got probably one of the most cursed segments ever. Everybody said that I cursed it, as if this wasn't gonna happen fucking anyway. The Miz and Carmelo Hayes are in the back. I guess they're a team now. Everybody's saying it like it's the end of the fucking world, which it probably is, because they're just like, "Oh well, you're a comedy guy." So
now it might not be the end of the world, but it only hinges on one thing, right? If they announce a Money in the Bank this year, we're in business, guys. Because there is, like, if we think about it, right? Yep. There is nobody else that would benefit more from a Money in the Bank than Carmelo Hayes.
Than Pentagon. Yeah, I hear you.
I swear to God, bro.
My fault, bro. God. Yeah, I hear you.
If that guy doesn't fucking walk his way into #1 contender matches, somebody's a fucking terrorist.
I mean, the answer is staring us in the face, very loud and proud. I don't think Melo's winning that one. I think we know who's winning that one.
Even if it was a failed cash-in, because I feel that's what's gonna it depends on, I guess it depends on who has the titles by the time Money in the Bank rolls around.
No, we know who's gonna have it. Ain't shit changing. Cody. It's gonna be Cody and fucking Yeet Man.
You could get Carmelo over crazy style if he starts feuding with fucking Jay.
Yeah, because it's gonna be it's gonna be Ether, nigga. That's what it's gonna be.
Not like over like as a heel, but
it's gonna be over as a heel because he is going to torch that nigga.
No, yeah, he should. So I'm saying that if the fucking perfect scenario happens where Melo gets his hands on that fucking briefcase like he should, then I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
You see,
I'll be fine.
You misinterpreted what I said. I said the answer is looking us in the face. I didn't say that nigga was winning the belt. Or winning the briefcase. The nigga who I was talking about was fucking Logan Paul, nigga.
What, like he beefs with Logan Paul?
No, Logan Paul is taking that briefcase and you niggas are stuck.
Fucking choke Hunter Hurst out. If that happens, bro. Dude, don't put shit like that out in the air.
That's what it's gonna happen, dude.
Because here's the thing, right? just to try to tie this in with the match, because honestly, I don't want to spend time on this bullshit anymore than I have to. We're backstage. R-Truth is like, yeah, we're gonna fight, and the Melo's like, what the fuck? I already fought you last week, and then he's like, no, me and you are fighting with him, and Melo's like, I'm him, and then he turns around to see fucking the Miz, right? R-Truth is like, we're going to fight. My partner is a Louisiana legend, and it's fucking LA Knight. That's just, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of funny.
Yeah,
So then we get into the match, right? Skip all that fucking nonsense with the Miz and Melo don't Miz. Fuck, I think the Miz comes out to his music, Melo just walks right by him because he's honestly over the shit. The match isn't bad.
match was pretty bad.
I mean, I only look at it from one angle. I don't give a shit about fucking like R-Truth doing his little John Cena gimmick that he's been doing for I don't know how long he's been doing this shit for.
Since John stopped being full time.
Yeah, like him hitting all that shit.
2019, 2018, something like that.
Yeah. Him going through that script isn't terrible. And obviously Melo's Melo, and Melo's pretty good. They have this spot where fucking R-Truth does like a fake pin, and then Melo still kicks out anyway, which is like probably the best part of the entire match.
Yeah, the comedy house show bullshit.
Yeah. There's a part where R-Truth fucking tags himself in the fucking Miz's corner. And at that point I was like, all right, let's wrap this up, guys. The final boss is on the way. We have to wrap this shit up. LA Knight and the Miz botched something crazy style. Like
it was supposed to be a tilt-a-whirl head scissors, but Miz can't do it.
Miz can't do it, and if LA kept going through with it, he would have killed Miz. I'm pretty sure he said that somewhere. He was like, if I kept going through with that shit, I'm gonna fucking kill this nigga. So, Melo and the Miz win because Shinsuke comes in to interfere for no reason, I guess, because we have to sell it. We have to sell this US title match tomorrow.
It's supposed to be him and LA Knight in like 3 weeks on SmackDown for that belt.
Isn't it tomorrow?
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow, is it not?
Is that real? Hello? Is that true? Oh, it is tomorrow. Wow. I must have not been paying attention. Did they say that?
They said it somewhere. I don't know. I think it was on the show, yeah.
Did I write that down in my notes? What the hell?
You probably just fell out of your brain. I'm not gonna
Holy
lie.
smokes, yeah, wow. That's impressive.
So yeah, this like because Melo actually does get pretty good heat in the match. As like the crowd is actually starting to react to his shit, because I'm not gonna lie, these past few weeks they were not reacting to a single fucking thing.
Man,
that
he was killing Tozawa and fucking R-Truth back to back. 2 niggas who they have been taught to not care about in ring, even though both of them are actually pretty good in ring. So yeah, no shit, I'm not gonna get into it.
So, which is why I'm saying if he's at least doing something now and getting some sort of reaction now, I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. If it has to be with the Miz until we get some money in the bank, fuck it. I swear to God, right? Because here's the thing. Half the people that I see talk about Carmelo Hayes are like, nigga, it's over. He's going to leave this company when the fucking contract expires. I don't think that's true. I think like you actually have like an actual talent on your hands. If you lose any more niggas to fucking, I don't want to say AEW, but like anywhere else, bro. And you have like actual genuine talent on the show, and you're fucking fumbling them because SmackDown is. I don't want to say it's Road Dogg ruining this shit. I don't know what the fuck Road Dogg does. I don't know what any of that writers' room shit is. Because didn't he get hired like last week or something? I don't know how much that guy has charted out, but you got to do something with the guy. Fucking you tout him up as this fucking round 1 draft pick because we can't separate ourselves from the sports nonsense. And he has gotten good matches against Cody and against Andrade. It's fucking 7 times, right? Because good matches, but 7 times a little ridiculous. But again, sports analogy, we got to keep doing it. And this is my weekly rant where I bring up that fucking triple threat match that wasn't supposed to happen at all. But now you look at it and it's just like, where the fuck is Andrade too? What is he doing? He did the same shit Melo did. Except he didn't fight with The Miz, he fought against The Miz. And what the fuck is a guy gonna do tomorrow? And where is any of this show going, right?
It's
But
going nowhere.
this week got cut down because The Rock wants to get on here and fucking sell some more.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think I think this segment went swimmingly, nigga. I think that's some of the shit they kept. I want to say they started fucking skipping shit after the fucking the Stratton match.
Yeah, so this one goes as planned because it was supposed to be a short little match, and honestly, the only thing you needed to do was give Melo another win and then fucking have Shinsuke interfere so you can promote the match this week. That goes fine.
I'm not gonna lie.
We get a fucking Charlotte segment.
That fucking code breaker being called First 48 is so hard.
It is hard as fuck. That's what I'm saying, man.
This nigga got moves, boy. And they know it.
No, I'm reading the chat right now. Melo's a single
player. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, they hit the fucking skull crushing finale First 48 for 3. And I mean, it can be a cool tag team thing. It just, I feel like it's too many moving pieces.
You gotta, I mean, I feel like, and I think I saw somebody said this, maybe the only reason why he teams with The Miz right now is so that when he betrays him, he can get more heat. But I honestly don't know how much the crowd gives a fuck about The Miz in 2025. They don't care about The
Miz. They don't. Nobody cares about The Miz.
Like, even if he betrayed him, who fucking cares, man? AJ getting injured was yes, exactly. Oh my god, I forgot that. 2-0 went wrong. That match is supposed to be a fucking little 4.5 star heater. And AJ got hurt. And that bald fucking creative was like, you know what? I don't know what else to do anymore.
Yo, come on.
Miz would do the betrayal. That might be worse. That might be worse, man.
Getting betrayed by The Miz is so crazy, yo.
Fucking losing chest to a dog, man. All right, we're gonna move on.
Nah, like that's crazy. Getting turned on by The Miz, yo.
I'm gonna keep my Carmelo Hayes rant short this week. So we got Charlotte segment. She talks shit about Tiffy because they have to promote this Mania match, I guess. Tiffy comes out, walks into the ring, cuts a promo, and I'm like, it's good, but she's got to dig deep into the I'm a real dickhead bag because I understand she's like a cleaner right now. She says she can't.
She's a fucking babyface, yo. And funny enough, they keep comparing them because it's true. She has the same exact problem that Charlotte has.
What?
It's the I said it 2 weeks ago. It's the same the way she speaks, the way she cuts promos. It's too heelish by nature. I'm sure it can be fixed. Charlotte never bothered to fix it because she was never been fucking babyface anyway.
Yeah. I feel like though for Tiffy, people have kind of just naturally gravitated towards cheering for her, which is I mean what you mean as in like she cuts promos like a heel but ends up being babyface. But I feel like that's kind of the point because her promos are like good. Like I something I completely fucking forgot but just remembered like last week was that there was the one time when Tiffy still had the fucking briefcase and she was like threatening I think Liv with using that shit. And she was like, if I win, do I get Dom too? And I was like, and the crowd went fucking wild. I don't know if it was for Dom or for Tiffy, probably for Tiffy. But I was just like, you got to lean into more shit like that. So where it's just like, even if you're a dickhead, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my fucking friend. Who am I going to root for? Fucking Nia Jax? Raquel Rodriguez? Fucking I'm root for it's Tiffy time, nigga. What you mean?
We got to have a serious conversation about Raquel. I'm so serious, dog. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I hate seeing it. I hate seeing it.
Oh man. So yeah, Tiffy and Candice duke it out at some point in the match, and I had to write this down because that shit was fucking killing me. There's I don't know if it's some girl, some child, somebody yells, "It's Tiffy time" at the top of their fucking lungs, and their voice is cracking like shit.
Yo,
And I
come
was
on.
crying.
Come on, yo, come on. Listen. It listen. Enough with the fucking moonsaults to the outside on TV. Enough.
Yo, no, here's the thing, right? I reacted to that while we were doing the show last week, and I was like, damn, they didn't capture like shit. Rewatching it, Tiffy fucking she spun.
No.
She
Yeah,
was spinning.
because I was thinking about it and I said, wow, she almost killed herself. And then, like I always do, listen to the Observer. And Alvarez said they teach them to do a moonsault or to do a backflip and land on your feet. And he said, don't fucking do that because guess what happens? You jump from that high and your ACL goes, hey, that's not cool.
Yeah, if you're fucking vertical too, niggas cannot soften the blow so that you can land on them,
And
bro.
he said, yeah, you keep doing it. And guess who else did it? Charlotte Flair. Guess what Charlotte Flair came back with? A giant fucking knee brace.
Yeah,
So yeah, please, no more. Or if you're gonna do it, just land on them niggas. Do the Jeff Hardy. Just land on them niggas.
literally.
Just
If they get
kill
her,
them niggas.
fuck them.
Just fucking kill them niggas.
So during the match, Naya's courtside, fucking ringside. I don't know why. I don't know why she's ringside. Charlotte interrupts the match with her theme to walk to commentary. I noted down Charlotte on comm sucks.
Yeah, she's not doing her job.
Let's cut this angle out, all right?
They don't like this fucking build. Because the build also just
true.
don't make no sense. Because she wasn't on TV.
Yeah. Let's see. I have some stuff written down here, but honestly, like the one part that I didn't like, Candice is about to get killed by Tiffy, and then Nia literally removes her from the ring, and I'm like, is that not a DQ?
It is a DQ. Like if we go by the law of what interference is, that is a hard DQ.
That is textbook DQ. That's DQable. Fucking Tiffy hits Candice with like an Alabama slam somewhere, and I'm like, this looks like shit, and I'm like, turn this shit off, like
turn
right
this
now.
TV off.
Literally. Tiffy gets her win. And then she gets jumped right after because that's just like the theme tonight, I guess. Trish comes to help, gives Candice CT like shit. And then Nia comes in to help and overpowers the two of them. I guess because fucking Tiffy's still winded like shit. And then the other fucking like a big thing that people were talking about was Nia going for the Annihilator on the both of them.
Yeah, and
but
she
then
shorted it because she was afraid of killing fucking Trish.
Yeah. Everybody, rightfully so, says that looks like shit. And then some other people were like, if she does it, she's gonna kill two people. And then it's just like, why go for the spot? If that's the case,
don't do it then. Do something else.
Literally, just don't do it. Just
do something
else.
But that's the problem with wrestling, right? Is that instead of letting your brain go to don't do it, you niggas try to find convoluted ways to go around and do certain things. Even if the road agent said, hey, you use your fucking finish and you went, oh, well, I don't want to hurt, then change it on the fly. Do something else. Discuss it with them and say, hey, I don't want to do this because I could probably hurt you. Let's do something else. Kind of like Thunder Rosa should have did with that fucking chair last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, I don't know.
Oh my
like
God.
It's just as easy. You could just hit them with a double Samoan drop or something like that. Like,
hey, listen, run into the corner and kill them niggas. Do something.
You fucking.
You could do anything.
All right, man. Next segment, Damian Priest talks to Cody about The Rock, and I gotta come. I'm a man, so I'm gonna tell you I'm coming for you after Chamber. And then Cody's like, wouldn't have it any other way. Cody walks away. Strowman shows up.
For whatever fucking reason, Strowman shows up. Yo, this is another group of niggas I'm sick of, bro. No more Braun Strowman on my shit. Enough. If you want him to be big, but get the fuck off my TV otherwise.
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you talking? Don't talk.
Nobody fucking knows, man. They talk about their match and that they're all good. Priest is like, "Hey, you know I had to fucking slime you last week, right?" Strom was like, "Yeah, I know slime your home day boys coming up, or your homeboy days coming up."
You
And
niggas
you're
want to
like,
hear
"All
fucking Donkey Kong talk for what, bro?
right." I write down overall boring fucking segment and kind of useless.
You don't do nothing. Like, it's literally you for what? What is this the fucking best of 7 next? Is this the next one?
I hope so.
The fucking Twin Towers fighting on TV, bro? Okay, man, sure.
Um,
Jesus.
Next up, Byron Saxton talks to Naomi and Bianca and continues Jade Cargill poppycock. Uh, and then they go out to, well, before they go out, Alexa Bliss cuts a promo basically saying, "Hey guys, I'll be at the chamber."
No, Alexa Bliss
Right.
cuts a promo and says, "Hey guys, are you ready for the summer when the Wyatt Six comes back and we ruin 3 hours of fucking SmackDown?"
Oh god. Oh
Three
god.
hours SmackDown with a fucking Wyatt Six segment in the middle of the fucking show. I hope you guys are ready.
I mean, I guess we gotta hit 3 hours, guys. We gotta hit 3 hours. But um
Actually, I think they're going back to 2 by the summer. But oh, that's even worse.
okay,
You 2 hours SmackDown, you got a fucking top of the hour Wyatt Six promo.
just keep it to just promos for the time being, all right?
Oh, jeez.
Fuck. Naomi and Liv go out to wrestle, but instead it's a beatdown angle, and the match doesn't happen because fuck the women's division, right?
It's a Vinceism.
Yeah.
That's what Vince
So
used to do all the
instead
time. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get this match. Nigga comes out, gets his ass beat to shit.
of
Well,
fucking
sorry, it didn't happen. It wasn't
thanks,
false
which is even
advertising. We were gonna
funnier
do it, but you see what happened?
because last week them niggas were getting fucking torched for the fucking report that came out saying that the women were unhappy, and then they run out with that bullshit. It was what was it? It was
I wonder who said it.
the report comes out. Report comes out. Women are unhappy, right? Rock comes back. It seems like the Liv Naomi match gets canceled. It doesn't get canceled because it's still on the card. Everybody's like, "Oh, you guys were complaining for no reason," and then comes out. Beatdown happens. Match doesn't happen. Reports were correct. Well, not reports were correct, but everybody was like, "Oh, it's still on the card." Looks like a fucking idiot now. And this shit doesn't happen.
We know it's Natalia, but it's just fucking funny. It's just funny to me that we know it's Natalia. Just hey, you know, apparently Streets was pushing for me to win the Intercontinental Championship. Thank you. You know, did you skip over the damn oh no, that didn't happen yet. Never mind.
So next thing is backstage. We have Nick Aldis giving his best fucking assistant principal, saying, "You two blokes are going to the ISS." And Morgan and Rodriguez are laughing his fucking face.
Yeah, no, they did laugh in his fucking face and left. Like that's the problem is that they're not even on his show, yo. It's two badass niggas that don't even go to your school, and you trying to fucking do something with.
That's what he says. He was like, "Yo, I don't know how the fuck you niggas do shit on Raw, but you two get the fuck off of my show."
They
and they laughed at him.
No, it's the look they gave him. They gave him the craziest look and started laughing and giggling and skipped off. And then my joke came on TV. Game. Go ahead and tell what happened next.
Nick Aldis is then subjected to Chelsea Green and Piper Niven talking shit about Canada and Canadian exports. And then they end up on NXT on Tuesday somehow. I don't know. They go from there to fucking NXT, but hey. You know, fucking everybody's crossing over with NXT. So right after that, we get the Rock segment.
Go ahead.
Why it doesn't end the show, I don't know. I'm not sure.
It's supposed to be the top of the hour. You always put the segment you think is gonna be the biggest at the top. Actually, was it the top of the hour? I think it was, right?
It probably was.
It would have been at the top of that would have been at 9 o'clock. That could be wrong. Go ahead.
So The Rock plays his music and plays some New Orleans shit, and finishes with his music. Walks to the ring, gets up, hits a pose, walks down, gets out of the ring, comes around to the side, gives somebody their phone because they dropped it. Wow, what a nice guy. Gets back in the ring, hits like 2 more poses. And my next bullet point is, damn, we really need this shit to hit 3 hours, don't we? Because that shit took long as fuck. Rock talks up the promo as important and lets people know it was indeed last minute to come out here. He says, if I have to fly out to New Orleans last minute, it's something big's on the way, right? And the nigga, his entire attitude, I said fucking assistant principal for Nick Aldis. This nigga is a substitute teacher. Just the demeanor and the way that he's fucking sitting here talking to the crowd, it's fucking substitute teacher.
Those niggas is mad at him. That's what it is. That's the way you talk when you know you pissed everybody off and you just trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So he does the goosebump shot, and that shit will always kill me because it's the funniest fucking thing that this guy can do fucking goosebumps on command. Then we get the first shot of somebody having a fucking just show up, Bing chilling John Cena sign.
That one is nuts. I had to write that down. I've seen that shit and I had to rewind the shit like 5 times.
I talked about it last week. That shit is crazy, man.
This is it because it's crazy. Well, I'm glad you said it because we need a detour to talk about this. This fucking guy, what does he do?
I love John, right? I love John like he's my own father, bro. What is he doing?
Like,
nigga, when did he announce this tour, man? Was it not mid last year? 6 months is enough time to see what fucking call sheets you're gonna get for the next fucking films you're gonna do. Did you think January and February weren't months of the new year? What is going on?
Yo, oh my God. This morning at 9:35, this nigga sends me a video, and it's a video of it's this fucking I'm retiring. This is my farewell tour, and it's Dragon getting sent to hell basically. It's the funniest shit. And I told him, you seen what happened to Dragon? You seen what they was doing to him out there?
Oh my God,
son. Dragon was on TV basically every week, if not every other week. Wrestling, getting his ass beat, putting in work. That nigga John said, yeah, I'm retiring. And showed up was he at the fucking Netflix premiere?
He was. He didn't even fucking wrestle there, man.
He was at the Netflix premiere. He showed up at the Rumble. And that's it.
And showed up at the Rumble is generous.
Because that nigga... What else supposed to say?
I don't know.
Nigga showed up at the back end of the match. He was number 23 out of 30, nigga. He didn't do shit.
Yeah, and he had like fucking 2 spots, man. He sat there and stared down with the fucking...
He killed Finn Balor. Yeah, you're right. Everybody has a fucking point in their career where it's just like a rite of passage. You have to kill Finn Balor in some way.
Kill Finn Balor.
It's just, you see, everybody's got one.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, brother.
So it's been 2 months. We're about to head into March, right?
It's 2 niggas retiring this year. One of them is wrestling damn near every other month, and the other one has not appeared for shit.
Oh man, it's insane, man. John, I hope for his sake, elimination. He wins that shit, bro. I don't think he's gonna win, but for his sake. He better win that shit and then show up on like the following Raw or something like that, bro. I don't fucking know.
This is crazy.
Oh my God. Showing up once a month is nuts, man. So yeah, we see the sign. And then I write down for my next bullet point, thinking about it now. Look at the fucking product you gave the city that you're advertising a WrestleMania to, and these niggas are chanting "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
and I'm like, you niggas got the worst 2 hours of SmackDown in your lives. You're chanting "Holy shit!" and fucking popping off for the Raw. Yeah. Oh my God! Damn near the entire segment is fucking muted audio because they keep chanting "Holy shit!" He starts singing "Oh and the Saints." He stops because he's like, "This isn't a fucking sing along. I'm gonna sing this shit." And then he keeps singing. Obviously, they join in because they don't listen to him because he's a fucking substitute teacher. And then he's like, "All right, New Orleans, you did it." Smiley. And then he immediately calls them STD riddled trailer park trash. He talks about how he and Cody have a turbulent history, and I'm like, that is a very funny understatement for a guy that you fucking threw around the locker room last year, fucking busted him open, had a fucking custom belt made, a custom weightlifting belt made with his fucking damn near his mom's name on it, and then you wiped his blood, whipped him with the blood,
OG,
and then wiped the fucking his blood on the belt. Turbulent history, right? My next bullet point: Dwayne Johnson could take the physical embodiment of kayfabe, tie all 4 of its limbs to horses, set them all off in different directions, and niggas would still call him the GOAT. Hearing TKO in this nigga's promos fucking kills me. The only time that shit has ever popped me is when he did that TKO shit with Seth Rollins. He's like, and I forget what the fucking guy's name is, but fucking Ari Emanuel, something like, I think it's Ari Emanuel. He's like, do you think when Ari Emanuel and Netflix sit down to ink the deal for WWE to be on Netflix next year, do you think they're asking Rocky, is Seth Rollins gonna be champion? That's the only time that shit ever popped me. Him doing all that TKO shit in this shit, kill it. Get that shit out of here. He's a fucking terrorist, man. And then he goes right into playing into the Raw Netflix reaction about how he showed up. He gets Cody out there. Cody comes down here and does that shit, fucking his intro, holding his title up to the crowd. Crowd goes wild. He's like, "Oh, the last time I saw you, it was a Raw Netflix premiere, right?" So he's very obvious, very tapped into how people did not like that shit. He talks about how him and Cody had a very good time after. I skipped the cheek kiss, right? So these guys hug it out. Fucking kisses Cody on the cheek, cluing people into what type of fucking promo this is gonna be. All right, Fujo's lock-in. Okay, you got another one, I guess. I don't know. Fujo's won big this week, but we'll say fucking Hangman Adam Page for later. Bitch ass nigga. Sorry.
What the fuck?
They talk about how The Rock and Cody drank Terramana tequila for 2 hours, right? Our moms are friends now. Show the picture of our moms, and I'm like, what is happening here? He does the TKO thing again, and then The Rock says, of all people, he wants Cody to be more than the people's champion. He wants to be specifically his champion, right? And then my next bullet point is I really, really, really hope that this is a shoot segment and that The Rock didn't brief Cody on any of this. Because Cody looks confused the entire segment. Cody says like 2 sentences and he's fucking stuttering and mumbling and he's like, what? What are you talking about? And so The Rock is like, I can fucking make your dreams come true. I can make your wife's dreams come true. I can make your little kids' dreams come true. I mean, Mama Road's dreams come true if you're my champion. And he's like, how many Instagram followers do you have? Millions? I got like 500 million, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of the most followed people on planet Earth on Instagram, and I'm like, this is crazy. What is going on?
You're trying to coerce the WWE champion, the hero of so many people, to join you in your crusade to run the company. And you're trying to coerce him with fucking Instagram followers?
My God.
Yeah, he looked like his soul was already snatched because what the fuck are we doing?
Oh my God, man.
You're trying to entice him with Instagram followers? This nigga he is rich. He is the WWE champion. Everybody knows Cody Rhodes.
So Rock doing this segment, right, where he says that you can have your wildest dreams, you can do whatever, you can live life like me, is insane considering where John Cena is right now. I think that is the craziest part of this fucking promo that I'm like, wait a minute, you're doing the fucking Hollywood Rock thing, but John is in Hollywood right now. We can't do the fucking retirement tour. We had to fucking start that shit in Indianapolis, and now John's retirement is gonna be associated with the fucking Indianapolis Colts blue because we were fucking slow stroking Pat McAfee for 2 hours during that show too. So he keeps talking about the TKO board. Fucking Ari Emanuel gets a name drop, and at this point I write down kayfabe is getting waterboarded Captain America Civil War style, where the nigga was hung upside down and the top of his fucking face was getting dipped in the goddamn water. Some of the craziest water torture I've ever seen. So somebody says something. It's some black girl, I'm pretty sure. She says something. The Rock immediately goes from pointing to Cody to going, "You shut your mouth up, come right out of there, and slap the syphilis off of your face. I'm trying to have a moment with my brother." And then she's fucking sitting there still talking shit, and I'm like, oh my god. Cody looks genuinely scared, right? And I'm like, this would also work if fucking The Rock didn't have like critical failures as like movies. Box office smashes, sure, but like these movies are not good. And then The Rock is like, you don't have to answer right now about whether or not you're going to be my champion. We can do it at some other point, but just remember, I want that right there. Cody's like, you want my championship?
No.
And The Rock's like, no, my brother, I don't want that. I want your soul. And I'm like, okay.
What the fuck? Like, if you've seen, oh, what the fuck? Hold on. I think I didn't do anything. If you have seen Cody's fucking everything this past week, he has looked like he has not slept in weeks, and it's not because he hasn't slept in weeks. It's because what the fuck are we doing? What? Honestly, ask yourself, where does this go?
Oh my god!
Because he already said at that damn press conference after SmackDown, it's not for wrestling. So why are you here?
Hey, I'm assuming it's just gonna be for the same role he played last year as like manager to whoever takes up his offer. If it's Cody or if it's not Cody, not like Cody needs that, but like
he's
that's
not
where
going to manage no bum ass nigga. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I mean, there's only like two niggas it could be. It's either Cody or whoever wins this fucking chamber.
Yeah, John.
I swear to God.
Oh, my fault.
Oh yeah, the fucking. I'm pretty sure it was. If I'm correct, I'm not entirely sure. I'm pretty sure it was a nigga in an LSU jersey. Because I have no idea who the fuck is relevant number 9 on fucking the Vikings, but it was
it could be.
It was Joey Burrow. Joey Burrow's LSU. That shit stuck out like a fucking sore thumb too. I think you need to put that shit away. Oh my god. No, because I saw that jersey too, and I was like, Vikings, and I'm like, oh wait, no, fucking New Orleans is in Louisiana. Oh shit. I'm pretty sure he said something to the guy too, but I just don't fucking remember what it was. But yeah, so Rock is like, I want your soul, and fucking, I don't want to say mic drop because he fucking tosses that shit to somebody. And I'm at this point, I'm like, the fucking creepy nigga music from Full Metal should have started playing after he said that shit. Because he walks back and looks at Cody like 3 times, and Cody does not have it in his heart to look at actually stare down the Rock going back down this ramp. And then I'm like, the fact that this didn't end the show is fucking ridiculous. Because nobody in the crowd.
USA got to sue.
They do, which is funny because it's his company, or not his company, but wherever he's fightful, that were saying, yeah, Rock's wrestler of the fucking week. And it's like, what?
I'm pretty sure that nigga is free.
No, that's pretty true. I don't know where this goes, honestly. I don't know what it does. The Rock gets on the presser, says, like you said, yeah, this doesn't lead to a match. He's not doing Roman versus Rock. Thank God, under my breath,
He's
right?
not doing nothing.
He's not doing anything.
Literally told the entirety of creative to kill themselves.
He says, not everything needs to lead to a match, and that there's plenty of stories that you can do that don't have to lead to matches. And I'm like, that's fucking stupid. This is a wrestling company.
Everybody was looking at him crazy when he said that. Don't worry, it's not just us. The entire world was like, yo, what is your problem?
I mean, he's getting ready to work with Big Marty, so I mean, he has to start saying shit like that, I guess.
Probably get in shape, brother. I'm talking about this fucking anchor arm shit. I'm talking about lean out. You know that fucker is almost 300 pounds?
I
Have I
am
told
looking
you
at
this yet?
I am looking at his elbows kind of crazy right now on that picture. Like you got a little bit of shit
He
kind of hanging.
looks nuts, brother. How about you fix what the fuck else is going on with your body, and then we can talk.
Oh my
But
god.
all right,
Yeah,
after the fucking
Elimination
rock promo
Chamber.
that I skipped.
Yeah, so I say it's not the correct term isn't medical malpractice, but it's as close as medical malpractice as it can get without me using the correct term to make DIY follow up the fucking rock. But they're working their ass off because they do this like moment of silence thing. So it's like everybody else take a moment of silence for Pretty Deadly. And they do it to where they give the audience a cue to start booing them niggas. And I'm like, all right, it's pretty good. So Pretty Deadly comes out. And these niggas wasting no time to start fighting. And I'm like, all right. So Dwayne went to the back, told them bitch ass niggas, hey, you got 5 minutes before more Samoans come out here. So you gotta you gotta do what you can. And then I guess everybody was like, all right, I guess we're just gonna start bawling.
Dude,
Um
this was supposed to be the match that saved SmackDown. And they know it, which is why they did what they did.
and it was pretty good. I'm like, there were a couple spots in there. I was like, what the fuck?
They hit that
Um
springboard code breaker, the damn double rebound lariat, and then it happened. Go ahead.
so Montez Ford and fucking I
Hawkins.
forget the nigga's first name. Dawkins, they come out there and they just start killing everybody. Right? Dawkins has the brown hair nigga whose name I didn't get to know because the match didn't last that long. In a fireman's carry and just runs in the fucking post with them, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, right? Motor City Machine Guns comes in to try to help, right? Uh, and they get killed too by Dawkins and Ford. Ford hits him with some crazy fucking powerbomb neck breaker combo.
Yeah,
And I'm
so
just like, all right, so next bullet point, Dawkins is medically cleared, bro. Let's stop the nonsense. Let's
so
fucking get these
fun
niggas in the
fun
ring.
fact. The move that Dawkins hit on Sabin was Big E's big ending.
Oh my god.
And then they hit an assisted Sky High. Was the Sky High with D'Lo's little like choke bomb thing.
Yeah. Um. So then we get a Kevin Owens fucking segment,
I don't
and
even need to talk about it. We know
SmackDown.
what it is. Nigga
And
is
you shit was
outside his
on
house
Twitter
talking
like a
shit.
day before. Yeah, it was outside Sammy's house talking shit. They're getting ready for their match Saturday. So, and then main event time. You know, Jacob and Solo are backstage. Solo tries to cut a fucking promo. Jacob says, "Shut the fuck up." I'm gonna hit my fucking I grew up outside, and I'm gonna let you niggas know I grew up outside shit. And so it's just like, all right, whatever. And they play Jacob's theme instead, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
big cousin. You right, big
and I'm like,
cousin.
we're past the taking it all era. Thank God we're getting Jacob's theme. Let's see. So Solo starts off the match. He's like, "Don't worry, buddy, I got this." And Jacob's like, "All right, nigga."
You
So
watched him get his ass beat. Shit, boy.
yeah, they beat the fuck out of him. There's a couple spots in here. There's a point where Solo is in the match, and the crowd starts chanting, "We want something," and I couldn't hear them at first, and I'm like, "Are you niggas chanting, 'We want tables'?" But it's "We want Jacob." Um, so there needs to be a new term for what Jacob is with the crowd because I don't think over cuts it enough. Maybe red hot, I'm not sure, but
White hot.
yeah, white hot. That probably works. Uh, Now I wrote down too. I was like, now I don't think Damon's terrible. I don't think he's
You know,
bad. I
no,
just
yeah,
think,
super solid guy. Has been for years. It's just
yeah, I
you
think his
are the fucking
presentation.
polar bear, Arlington, Texas, nigga. It's you.
Yes. His presentation from the moment I started watching, which is when I think he cashed in on fucking Drew.
He did, yes.
From that moment to now, his presentation has not been good at all. That nigga should be in creative telling them to fucking do horrible things to themselves because they fucked him up. I don't think the Judgment Day feud did anything for him outside of like put him over with like Rhea Ripley fans. But he was in the stable with her, so I'm assuming he was over with them already.
Yep.
Uh it's kind of tough to erase that fucking stain on him from my mind, but you know, they're gonna try with him being on SmackDown and like fighting other people. So uh let's see. Fucking I didn't have anything else written. Babyface
I
is
mean,
winning
yeah,
the
it's
show over.
nothing. It's fucking. That's
And then I
basically what
went
happened.
That's it. Show
Lots of
Rella.
brawling. That's what everybody in this match does. Nobody actually like does anything. You niggas just fight. Priest hits an elevator flatliner. He did old school, but instead of doing the regular Undertaker shit, he decides he's gonna do a fucking crossbody. Turning point of the match is Jacob super kicking Solo. Oh, I forgot. There was a thing on the outside where Jacob jumps and damn near kills Strowman with whatever the fuck it was by dumping him into the timekeeper's area. Nigga
Oh
just
yeah,
fucking
no,
cactus crossbody over the fucking. He did
bro.
something.
The fucking ring announcer scurrying out of that shit was killing me, bro.
Boy,
She fucking life.
golly. Because the way he went over that damn barricade, I said, wowee.
Yeah.
The timekeeper's area is not a safe place on SmackDown. Not never.
Hell no,
God
never.
damn. Between all these fucking Samoans running through that damn barricade, hell no. But yeah, Jacob super kicks Solo. They get taken to the outside. Strowman runs over Jacob and Tama, and Priest hits South of Heaven. And that's that. That's that. Yeah, he doesn't care because that Solo shit is done. He's made his mind up already.
Yeah.
Once that nigga lost to Roman and he didn't come back to the crib, that nigga Jacob said, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the fact he walked out on them and didn't come back, nah, Jacob
That
for
nigga
sure
said,
was
yes,
like,
okay, I see what it is.
I mean, you had me
trip.
You had me on here on this bitch Dolo with fucking Tama Tonga weekly, bro.
I don't
Like
do that.
fucking
Tom
nigga.
is his dog.
And that's just Tonka. I get it, but like, nigga, we lost Tonga Loa. Like, you're not just gonna leave me in one Tonga. Like, what the fuck? You gotta at least support us, nigga. What's wrong with you?
A nigga saying that's not the Mania match, and I said, how the fuck?
I hope not. I mean, I don't know what else Jacob does, but like, I hope not. I don't want to watch that.
I don't want to watch him kill fucking whatchamacallit. You shitting me? After being forced to watch all this fucking fake tough guy shit, fucking 6 months. Y'all better whoop his ass something fierce. Y'all better do something.
We will see. If anything, let's get it out the way. Let's do it. Get it out the way. Jacob can move on to better stuff, and then Solo does something.
Get that shit the fuck out of there.
So Collision.
Good show.
These niggas,
very good show.
They tried to kill me by saying Bandito versus Jericho is the main event. I was like, okay, I'm gonna continue watching. Timeless Tony Storm gets jumped by Mariah May. And I'm like, I guess it's not so much of a permanent end, right? If she fucking came out here to kill you. Mariah May says, look what you made me do. You never knew how to write an ending. I will write one for you and I'll write it in your own blood. This is our spotlight. This is our moment. Let's be stars together, right? I'm gonna, harken back to what I said. These niggas are trying to weaponize these goddamn lesbians, man. I get it.
It's all over wrestling.
It is working. Okay.
Yeah, it's working for me. You shouldn't me?
I think my next bullet point after that quote, I was like, it's gas. Man. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. All right. At Revolution, let's have a Hollywood ending. And I'm like, it's pretty good. Okada gets on there and says, I will kill any of you niggas that step to me. I killed Buddy Matthews. Any of you will die. And I'm like, all right. I don't know what that means, but let's do it, right? Hologram goes up against Beast Mortos. The Lucha chants are great. I fuck with this a lot. Mortos is for real just throwing that nigga around, and Hologram is fucking ducking and diving through the ropes in one of the spots, and I think it's really cool. Hologram at one point stands on Mortos' chest like he's fucking Goku, and I'm like, this is amazing, bro.
Yeah, no, that shit is real Lucha. It's brilliant, and the fact that they're not doing anything with either of these guys is fucking crazy.
It's ridiculous, but you know how these niggas get when it's like, oh, I can't make you do a fucking 45-minute segment with somebody else. I'm not gonna give you any type of heat.
Oh, hold on, why you skip Okada's promo? I forgot. Oh, hey, come on.
I said it. I was like, Okada says, I killed Buddy Matthews. I'll kill any of you bitches. Well, I'd replace with niggas, but that's basically what he said.
Oh, okay.
Mortos does like a spinning suicide dive, and I'm like, that shit is funny because he's way too fucking big to be moving like that. There's a top rope gorilla press, and I'm like, that's fucking fire. Hologram wins the match. Mortal starts fucking beating the shit out of Hologram, but then Commander comes out and they both jump the fuck out of Beast Mortals.
Remember what I said about the belts?
What did you say?
So Commander is a Ring of Honor TV champion. Just so you know.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
no, of course not. You wouldn't because you shouldn't be the fucking TV champion and on fucking Collision / Dynamite.
Is Jericho the only nigga that gets to keep his Ring of Honor belt? I guess. Well, I title, sorry, not belt.
No, you're right. It's a belt. The Ring of Honor shit is fake. I
Um,
guess I don't know. I don't know why he doesn't come out with it. I guess Dustin had his right the other week.
yeah, no, yeah,
All
true,
17 of his fucking belts. Yeah.
yeah. Um, so these niggas let me know a speedball's on the way. A little segment,
Yeah. This was once
video
again
package there.
another foregone conclusion. There was nowhere else for Speedball to go.
So Harley's in the ring to talk about how she lost at Grand Slam. Uh, and I think it's fuck, I forget what I think it's Lexi that's
Lexi,
on.
yes.
Yeah, Collision. She's like, "What did you want to talk about?" Harley gives an impassioned speech. No, I think Lexi literally says, "What did you want to talk about?" And somebody or a couple people, I don't know if it's the entire crowd, chants like "Kill the ref," and I'm like, "Oh,
No,
whoa."
feel the wrath. It's her
Oh,
shit.
feel the wrath.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure somebody said kill the ref, but I'm gonna go with feel the wrath, right?
No, like it's literally on her tron when she come out.
I know she says it later, but I'm like, Harley gives an impassioned speech about everyone feeling what that little girl felt, and that it was her wrath. And Harley's fired up and ready to fight somebody. Um, later on, I'm doing a shit job at explaining this, but like. Sometimes these niggas just throw me in a collision, and I just got to be like, yeah, I understand, because I missed last week's Dynamite, so I'm like,
Wait,
I don't know where
what
we're
what
at
are you
right now.
talking about? What happened?
With Harley's like what Harley was talking about, what they're trying to set her up for.
Oh, I mean the thing is that what do you mean? I just
But
my bro.
she,
What'd she say?
because she gives a speech, and she's like, everyone's gonna feel what that little girl that is herself. 'Cause she was talking about herself.
Yes.
And then she does the whole feel the wrath thing, and they do the feel the wrath thing with her. But I don't know who they were setting up that match for Harley
Nothing.
and who.
It's just a general promo statement. That's all.
Oh, okay.
It's just saying that after losing to Mercedes, she's got renewed vigor and that she'll be moving through the division a different way instead of being dog shit. She's got chops
That's
now.
pretty true. That is indeed pretty true. So, that segment ends. Fucking Gabe Kid comes out, and I'm like, what
Yes,
the fuck?
sir. God
Like, what?
damn.
Like, Gabe Kid's here. That's my dog. So we get Gabe Kid versus a Butcher. Um, Gabe Kid immediately starts off with strong offense, chops, and doing his thing where he starts talking shit. These two niggas have a chop off, and then Kid suplexes Butcher crazy style. Don Callis is here. He's watching,
He's
doing the
geeking.
fucking Drew Wallace thing of watching on the TV. Um, and then Gabe and some guy in the crowd start going fucking Oria for Oria or some shit like that. And I'm like, oh god. It moves me though, so I'm like, hey, keep it. The Butcher takes Gabe outside, and he starts getting hits in before fucking Gabe throws him over his shoulder, just straight up, just like fucking in like some sort of press. And then Gabe, very British. And he's like, none of you blokes can fucking touch me, and I'm like, oh shit. Um, let's see, Gabe going into the ring, to then get out and take Butcher's head off, then do his little sit up thing and jaw with the crowd again. Fucking fire. Um,
He in the same company with his teacher.
sure is. Uh, and I just fucking love that shit. That in context now, too, that shit is so fire. Gabe fucking decapitates Butcher yet again with a fucking lariat, and then pile drives him for the win. Still a little match. It's good though. I always appreciate some fucking Gabe Kid minutes.
Absolutely. This is what I'm talking about. When you want to get somebody over, you let them go out there and you let them do whatever the fuck they want. Like it doesn't have to be a squash match where you go out there and you hit the nigga like 3 times. No. You can have a strong match, but niggas need to win. The whole time I knew that nigga was gonna win.
Yeah.
But the Butcher doesn't lose anything because he looks like a big strong guy, but Game Kid is different, and that's the point.
Yeah.
He puts him. Game hit him with damn near every move that he fucking has. He hit that damn Western Lariat. He hit the Gotch style for the win. That nigga did a display of power. That was a display of power chapter.
Absolutely. Yeah, so overall just like good match to watch. We get fucking Kyle Fletcher minutes and Don Callis minutes again. They start talking shit about fucking both Will Ospreay and Lexi because nobody respects Lexi in this company. And you know, Don Callis is like, Will Ospreay's trying to fucking gaslight us. Fucking fuck that nigga. You know, he's a horrible human being. Fuck him. And then Don Callis is like, you know what? Actually, I need to go to therapy just because of how much gaslighting is going on between both you and Lexi. You and Lexi. And he just starts blaming Lexi too for asking a fucking question. Fletcher accepts Will's offer to fight a Revolution, and the Revolution card. You know, people are talking about this shit looks better than Mania already. And I'm like, I don't know how Mania is gonna top it. I didn't even know that Revolution versus Mania was a thing, but I mean, I guess it's close enough to where it could, you know,
like a week
realistically.
Apart. I don't know.
It's like a month apart.
Revolution is whatchamacallit? It's in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Or sorry, it's next week.
Next Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
So we get Julia Hart versus Queen Aminata. There's like a little ticker that shows up in the bottom left about AEW celebrating Black History Month, and I'm like, huh.
You would put that on. Yeah. You would put it there, right? You couldn't just put it anywhere else. It had to be here.
So, you know, these two do their small ball grab stuff. It's not like anything crazy. There's a part where Aminata hits some fucking quick ass suplexes. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
It has to do with Julia being like 100 pounds.
That is true. Yeah, fucking 100 pounds soaking wet. Julia Hart reverses what was going to be probably a backbreaker into a fucking, what do they niggas say? Maji Gatami flying octopus hold to get the submission win. And I'm like, that's fun. It was just a crazy sequence to look at because it looks so fluid. I'm like, holy shit. But yeah, Julia Hart picks up the win against Queen Aminata, and I don't think I've seen Queen Aminata win a fucking match ever. But we get the Murder Machines versus some actual fucking putties. Like they walk out already beating these niggas up. I write down the most squash match ever.
Son,
and then the Murder Machines calls out the Hurt.
Because it's crazy. We have to actually like stop and talk about this a little bit. Nigga, the segment starts with Archer and Cage dragging these niggas by the scruff of their neck to the ring. The music doesn't stop. They are whooping these niggas.
Yep.
And then they just ring the bell.
Yep. And then they get killed some more.
They hit the blackout. They hit the fucking other thing, and then that's it. Like, wow, dude. What the fuck?
Hurt Syndicate shows up, says fuck all you niggas, LOL, be the real tag team. We get a crew video package, like a new tag team, I guess.
Okay, so remember how I kept saying, how I kept asking how many fucking people are in Top Flight?
Yeah.
It's because fucking, so Top Flight started as it was the Martin brothers. It was fucking Darius and Dante Martin. Then Action Andretti comes into the company. He gets added to Top Flight, but they don't list him as part of Top Flight. It's always Top Flight with Action Andretti, or Top Flight and Action Andretti. Then Leo Rush also runs around with them. So Top Flight, is Top Flight a tag team? Is it a stable? It turns out it was just a tag team. Nobody was actually ever part of Top Flight. So now these two niggas branched off a couple of months ago, and they didn't have a name. It was just Rush and Andretti. And now they were on Twitter polling people for like a week or two, asking about team names, and apparently everybody came up with like dog shit names, and they already had it planned. So I guess they just went with crew. I don't know.
Yeah. That sucks. Twitter niggas could not give them a real name, but I guess this shit happens, right? Um, Thunder Rosa and Statlander have a segment because last week there was some fucking silly interference with I think Chris Statlander's match. Thunder Rosa came out to fucking save her, and you know the two of them are like, "Hey, thanks for helping." Or Statlander's like, "Hey, thanks for helping. We'll get him next time, buddy." And Thunder Rosa's like, "Yeah, we will get him next time."
Thunder Rosa is pissed.
We get a trios match between Garcia, Cool Hand Aang, and Daddy Magic versus the Death Riders.
I hate their names.
Who? Cool Hand Aang and Daddy Magic?
Yeah, cause like, dude, forget it, man.
I mean, it's your standard trios shit. There's a part in the match where Daddy Magic gets killed and sent over the barricade into the audience. And I believe it was fucking Pac that does it on purpose, so they can get counted out. Nobody goes over to help him because I'm assuming maybe you can't. Daniel Garcia goes over to say, "Hey, you can do it, buddy," and then goes back to the fucking ring and doesn't really help him. There's a part where Daddy Magic is in the corner, and there's a fucking lunch line of the Death Riders running into Daddy Magic and doing uppercuts, and I thought it was very funny. And then, you know, there's Daddy Magic is being flayed as his entire corner is on the fucking floor and niggas are hitting him with all types of shit. Let's see. There is a point where Garcia has, like, I think fucking Yuta in the submission fire.
Yeah, he's got
and
him
then
in
Pac
the
is trying to...
tamer.
And Pac's, like, kicking him. And Garcia is just like, bro, if you don't get the fuck out of my face. And somebody comes to help him because it's like, nigga, I'm getting kicked in my goddamn chest. I forget who taps out, but somebody taps out and the fucking Trios Champs retains. The Death Riders do too much as always. Undisputed Kingdom comes out to help them. And then eventually Cope comes out.
For whatever
and then,
fucking reason.
Sets up a fucking concerto on Pac. As Moxley watches that nigga die. So fucking bastard Pac is dead.
Mox was gonna go help him. Marina said, "Hey, don't go out there."
Fucking Marina, fucking fifth trader or whatever, is just like, you know what? Let that nigga die. We don't need him anyway.
We'll get him back later. It's okay.
The Vendetta take issue with Harley Cameron and Lexi apparently, and hate Lexi for doing her fucking job. They do this thing to where they like big bro Lexi, like they fucking, you know, they buck at her and tell her to move. Lexi runs away, and I'm pretty sure you can hear Lexi laugh behind the lockers, but hey, we'll let that one slide, right? Fucking Max Caster.
I want to say very quickly that Deanna and Taya are very good people for Harley to work with. Very solid wrestlers.
Yeah. Max Caster comes out to get killed again. Brody King walks out with a puffer, a shiesty, and a chain with a lock on it. Yep. So you know Max Caster is super dead. Max Caster wanted somebody to shake his hand and look him in the eye, and then Brody King squeezes the fuck out of his hand. Max can't get out of a head scissor in any which way, and it's very funny to look at. And then fucking Brody King's running cannibal actually fucking shocked me. I was like, oh my god. And then Max Caster dies again.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. This Max Caster thing is him. He's gonna... I don't even think it's setting up for anything anymore. I think that... is Bowens hurt? Does anyone know? Where the fuck is Bowens? Where is Billy Gunn? They just, like, they split off, and I guess that's it. Right? I guess there is no comeback for that. I think that the Acclaimed is just done. He's at an NFL training camp. What the fuck?
Fucking better not. The hell? You're probably at the combine, right?
What the fuck? Okay, sure, whatever, man.
Oh my god. The Outrunners are backstage, and they challenge the Hurt Syndicate. They're like, "Hey, you guys said if the Murder Machine fights a real tag team, and we're a real tag team, and we beat them, Does that mean we get to fight you guys? And then MVP is like, here's the good news, right? If you fight them and you win, you get to fight the Hurt Syndicate. Here's the bad news. If you fight them and you win, you gotta fight the Hurt Syndicate. And then them niggas laugh and walk away. And then the fucking outrun is like, well, that's basically the same thing. We're golden.
Stupid ass
Uh,
niggas. Stupid ass
it
niggas.
was funny segment. I can't lie. I was like, I like the cut of these guys' jib. You know, I
The
was hoping
fucking
that they would
what's these
win.
niggas name? Truth Magnum and Turbo Floyd or whatever.
Turbo Floyd, yup.
These niggas are
Most
insane.
80s niggas ever, right?
Absolutely.
So then after this, my next fucking bullet point is there's zero way this Jericho versus Bandito match goes 20 minutes, right?
Oh, it went.
um, there is what is it? There's a lot of posturing to start it off. I'm like, Bandito's fucking electric. He's doing a bunch of shit. There is a full minute plus of both these niggas being on the floor and being hurt, like actually a full minute. They do this punch fest on the knees gimmick. They both get on their feet, then both go down, get on their feet and do a chop fest. Bandito gets a second win and starts going crazy. And then there's another double KO angle. And then Jericho and Bandito do the 10 paces thing. And everybody else said it last Saturday, and it's my turn to say, why did the fuck did they do the 10 paces angle with Jericho? Because it made sense for Brian Keith to do it. Because that nigga is a fucking bandit hunter. So it's like him doing 10 paces with a bandit makes sense because that's how the niggas do 10 paces. What reason does Jericho have to do 10? And I'm not even hating on Jericho.
See, what you don't understand is that it's like a video game. You know how when you hit the cinematic signature?
Yeah.
That's exactly what this fucking quick draw shit is.
Is that what this is now? This is just Bandito's fucking thing?
Yeah, it's his super, man. It's his cinematic super.
I guess. So Bandito at one point does like a one-handed press of Jericho, and I'm like, damn, that's kind of
impressive because Jericho's fucking
impressive.
fat. That's impressive, yo.
That is literally what I was gonna say, man. Like, this nigga's fat as fuck. But
He looks insane, but yeah.
The press and the frog splash wasn't enough. You get your government mandated Eddie chance.
Glazing. Good God. Okay.
There is a spot where Jericho kind of jumps up on Bandito and says, "Hi guys," and they call it the high spot, and I'm like, that's fucking ridiculous.
Double entendre.
Because you know them niggas don't like you, don't say hi to them. Let's see. Bandito does this crazy reverse slam from the top rope, and it's not enough. Bandito then hits the not GTS and goes for the finisher, but gets rolled up. And sure enough, this shit was like 19 minutes. If I didn't count, but it's probably like 19 minutes long. And so that's fucking Collision.
That 21 plug shit looks really fucking cool. I like that.
Jericho retains.
Listen, so apparently the idea of why Jericho still has this fucking belt is that they're trying to shop Ring of Honor around to get TV. And nobody is biting on this shit.
Yeah. I mean, like, your best bet probably would have been like the CW, but then NXT is over there now, so it's like, where the fuck are you gonna go?
Yeah, I don't know.
Especially at whatever time slot they're trying to get, which is probably like prime time TV, like 8 o'clock. Like, who the fuck is gonna take that?
Listen, man.
I get it, man. I get it. But that's Collision. Overall, good. I liked it. I like Collision. Fun little show. But we move on now to Monday Night Raw, which is leaps and bounds better than Friday Night SmackDown. Not for whatever reason, we know why, but it was pretty good this week. I didn't get to do my recap on it, so what do you got? I watched it.
What, for
I
Raw?
can be supplemental. Yeah, for Raw. I don't have notes for it though.
Yeah, I mean, I can take over here. So,
Yeah.
we start this show with Logan Paul because he was advertised, and he's talking about how He's gonna make history and he could be like the best ever. And then Punk comes out to say it was from this fucking segment. And honestly, he got lucky. He got lucky that that Punk was this is T-ball. This was T-ball and Buddy struck out. The ball is on the fucking tee. All you gotta do is hit it. He didn't say nothing to you that you couldn't say nothing back.
Yeah.
It is crazy. Punk hinted at everything. He said, "You are entitled. Nobody likes you." He basically he played the hit. He played it. He colored within the lines as much as you can with the Logan Paul promo without saying, "Hey, you remember how much of a fucking piece of garbage you are, gang? You're a crypto rug puller. You're just an overall bad person." Can you tell the classroom why you're not allowed in Japan and or Egypt and any other place with a sacred ground? Go ahead. Because he absolutely could have just started firing from the fucking hip and cooking.
Yeah, the day somebody cuts a shoot promo on him that says all that shit, it's gonna be a very funny day in wrestling history.
Like Punk played very, very, very soft with it. He gave him stuff that he could reply to, and all Logan Paul could do was look like a kick puppy. It was rough.
Because Logan doesn't really have anything to say. Because he's also not in the position to say anything. Because all everybody ever says about Punk nowadays is that he left AEW.
You got fired, nigga. Okay. It's been a year, okay. And
yeah, and even if it wasn't a year, it's just like, so I got fired because I beat some nigga's ass because he was fucking talking crazy on me.
I got in
Did
trouble
you do something like
originally
that?
because the nigga thought I was pussy and I showed him I'm not pussy.
Yeah. Like he unfortunately has been one of the most real people in the company, and you can't fucking put. And this isn't even me glazing Punk because I like the guy, but like, you know, what do you even say that I stood up when that fucking freakazoid was in this company running shit, and I said things he didn't like, and he started fucking with me, so I took my ball and I went home, and then I got fired from my other company because I whooped some nigga's ass. He was talking crazy on me, right? And now I'm back because the freakazoid is gone. What can anybody say to that? Because if he ever says some shit like, I mean, he did say it in one of the fucking, I think one of his promos with Seth, I didn't like the guy. I liked the place. I just didn't like the guy who was running the place. What can you say to that? Oh, the guy wasn't that bad. You're gonna look crazy.
You're gonna look
You're gonna look crazy.
insane.
You can't.
You
And it's
might as
not
well
like
collapse your career, nigga. Because if you say anything to that, it's just shit.
like we gotta start getting new material for when niggas go up against Punk
There's
because it's
nothing
just
to
not.
say. That's the problem. There's only the list of shit that you can say to him is very short. Oh well, you haven't main evented WrestleMania. Oh well, you haven't won the Royal Rumble. Oh well, you got fired from the other place, and you walked out of here because you couldn't take it. Okay.
Yeah. And niggas have done all of that and more in the last 2 weeks between Kevin Owens and fucking Logan Paul and fucking I guess Seth Rollins too. And it's just like I'm so tired.
No, yeah,
And you know one of the only niggas I think that could actually give Punk a good promo, like actually push back on him is Gunther, but they're not gonna get to it because Jey Uso. So it's like, and I feel like it works better if Gunther is holding gold too to actually give him some like high ground to stand on. Because in this next fucking, you know, say if Gunther and Punk just decide to go for the fucking love of the game, what stops CM Punk from fucking saying that Gunther is the ring general but lost to super kick merch salesman?
it's not even
What
that.
does
He don't gotta
what does
say that.
Gunther say to that?
He just gotta know the origin of that fucking Gunther name.
What is the origin? I
Because
don't
it
know.
was gonna be way fucking worse, buddy. That's all I'm saying.
Oh god. Oh
So,
god.
I believe the original name was like Gunther Starks, right? And when you type in Gunther, hold on. Yeah, it was gonna be Gunther Stark. And when you type in Gunther Stark, guess what you get?
Oh.
So that's why he's Gunther. So all you gotta do is Google Gunther name change or Walter name change, and it's over. Because he cannot say anything.
The second result.
Yep.
Sports Illustrated. WWE abandons trademark for Nazi commander's name. I see.
Yeah. And we all know who was behind that, and nobody said anything because what am I gonna say to him?
Yikes.
But yeah, Punk did say some good stuff where he was just like, the problem with you is that you don't do anything, you don't work. Just the promo was Punk calling him out and saying, "You're a flash in the pan. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna amount to anything here because you don't put the work in." And everybody, niggas are gonna remember me because I'm great, and they're not gonna remember you because you're dog shit.
Running the "Will they remember you" angle with fucking CM Punk of all people is crazy.
Yeah,
like
man.
if Logan Paul tried to go there, like that's insane. And it's like he did the weird ass cadence again this week, and like the boos were like the crowd was nicer to him because it's like, all right, let's not fuck the product for everybody else and let's try to let this guy get his promo in. However, the issue is just like Logan doesn't know what he wants to do in this quote unquote feud, right? This is to hype up the Elimination Chamber, right? He tried it, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, where he was like, "Oh, everybody talks shit about me, but I eliminated CM Punk from the Royal Rumble," and it's like I feel like if he took that and stuck with it as like a, you know, you talk shit about. I think he probably did say it in this promo, but if that was like the only thing that he said, rather than all the other shit that he touched on, because he tried to touch on like 4 different topics, and CM Punk was nice by not calling him a fucking scatterbrained moron. But like, if you look at the way CM Punk's face was, it was just like, nigga, what are you doing?
He's so over it.
It's like,
Like
what
this
do
is not
you
where he
fucking
wants
do?
to be, but he knows he has to play ball. Like this
I don't
is
know.
it's just so crazy. Yeah, no, but this Logan Paul, and it's true. And I've said it for weeks, right? I said it since the Netflix debut. This guy keeps saying that he's full time, but he's not on the show every week. Is he backstage every week? Is he actually getting reps in? You can't say you want to be full time and then you get treated like a spectacle. Now, obviously, him being treated like a spectacle is more of a creative and a Triple H thing where it's just like, oh, we don't want to overexpose him, but you have to, because you can't look at his past matches and say he's good enough. Not. He's had 2 matches with, or maybe 3 matches with Rey Mysterio, and 2 out of 3 are bad. One is passable. He had a match with Roman Reigns that was only passable because it is fucking Roman Reigns. And in that match, you overbooked it worse than you overbooked the fucking Roman Reigns and Cody match at 40. So I don't know. He's got to do something. They got to get him to do something. Whether it's get reps or be on the show weekly or actually do WWE press. Like, the contract you signed is not a full-time contract. You signed a full-time, part-time contract, nigga. You are not one of the boys. You are just a guy.
Which is nuts.
Like, you are not with everyone else. Anyway, first match of the night was a tremendous fucking showcase match. And this is why this Raw top to bottom is why Ibu said that USA should sue these niggas. Because this was a match that literally is detailing who your major players are going to be going forward. Not all of them, but it gives you names to look out for. So we had Kaiser, Dunn, and Penta in a 3-way. They worked very quick, very snappy. Ins and outs. It's a lucha start. You've got them doing head sit or arm drags and up downs and all ins and outs. Hurricane Rana on to Pete Dunne. Penta hits a corner backstabber to Kaiser. You get a dive on Penta dives onto both of them on the floor. Let's see. The Penta Driver. Oh yeah, he blocked the Penta Driver and then he hit it, the Tower of Doom, because that's what we do in 3 ways. Let's see. Penta sets up for the Fear Factor, and Ludwig Kaiser drops him to the floor and hits the Hangman DDT on the Dun for 3. That was that match. Good. So we go over to, I believe it was Jackie, who interviewed Rhea about next week's match with Io. Rhea says what she's supposed to about, basically Champions Challenge is strong. They have no idea what's gonna happen post Chamber. Io walks up, and my Japanese isn't good, but what I took from it, piecing together the small amount of Japanese that I do know, he said something along the lines of "Rhea strong, I'm stronger," and they walked off.
That's what that was.
So we get an LWO versus the New Day match. This is the Joaquin Wilde coming out party, because boy did he do a lot in this fucking match.
Yeah.
So New Day come out. They're cutting a promo. They're cutting a promo about, I don't fuck. Who gives this shit, man? This New Day shit sucks. I'm not putting any stock in this New Day shit. I know the angle is near and dear to you guys because you're doing a long-term storytelling thing. It sucks. It has no heat for me. It has no heat to me.
It's literally just we're waiting for Big E to come back and do something against these niggas, because, boy, right now, don't give a shit. But hey, the matches are good.
It's not working with me. So this is quite literally the Joaquin Wilde coming out party. He's moving, he's jumping, he's diving, he's doing springboards off the ropes, he's doing planchas to the outside, he's got a rolling DDT, somersault plancha, but the New Day gets the upper hand. They hit a modified Ghetto Blaster for 3, and then they get beat down. Dragon Lee comes down because, they heard me on my knees hoping and praying that I get a fucking Dragon Lee appearance every Raw. And the monkey paw, it's not a paw, it's not curling, it is in a fucking fist. Because Dragon Lee comes out and they beat the fuck out of him. They did everything but unmask this nigga, and I was sitting there in horror. The fucking Homelander shit in the theater, that's exactly what this was for me. Dragon Lee comes out and they beat the fuck out of him. So we get a Judgment Day segment. And it's the last 4 weeks of Judgment Day segments where it's listen to Finn and we all win. Finn's sitting there blaming Dom for literally Dom and Liv for everything that's ever happened to him ever. And I say, hey, you know what? I hear you. Because if my man's got a girlfriend and bad shit started happening to me afterwards, yeah, it's y'all fault.
Yeah, no. If you're a fucking homie hopper, and we need to have like gold around our waist, fuck you, bro. I don't care whether or not I lost Elimination Chamber qualifier. I probably lost. You didn't help me, nigga. Should be getting your ass beat, bro. What the fuck? Fuck out of here.
So since JD is on the show, and even before JD was gone, they keep talking about a new member to the Judgment Day. And I thought about it and thought about it and thought about it, and there is really only one person whose aesthetic fits in this group.
Aaron Cross?
What? No, ew. What the ew.
That my fault. Who is it?
Aleister Black. Aleister Black is on his way. That's fucking Karrion Kross, yo. Watch out, man.
Yeah.
So Aleister Black is coming back, and they keep talking about. Chad Gable's talking about the dark arts. Like normally not normally, but there was rumor that he was gonna end up on SmackDown, but he fits with the group, and it makes sense because Finn is literally losing his fucking mind with this group. So I think it's about time for them to kick him the fuck out of this group too.
Yeah, probably should have been had Finn separate from them niggas, man. I don't know why the stable hasn't been disbanded, but
because they're hanging on to the dumb Liv heat. I don't want to give that shit up yet.
I guess.
That's basically what.
Yeah.
Liv and Dom are some of the fucking hottest heels we have, and even though we can make them a duo, we have this group that we do nothing with. Let's just keep them together. Because realistically, if we break them all up, Carlito is fucking fired. Which everybody's going to cheer, but yeah, if we break this group up, Carlito is fucking fired. JD goes to fucking catering hell, and it's just the three of them. So we get a fun little segment here. Gunther comes out and he says that Jey Uso is dog shit. I hate dog shit. So I'm gonna give myself a tune-up. Brings out Akira Tozawa. As you all know, before this happened, I've been talking to you about how fucking good Akira Tozawa is as a professional wrestler. Now, what happened here doesn't necessarily highlight that, but it did give Tozawa something, which is super fucking cool. So he tells him, you know, what me and you, we're like you. What is it? We're like you and I. We both uprooted our lives, came here, had success, but now you hang out with a bunch of fucking goofballs. What's that about? Hey, I came in. Oh, there was a shot in the beginning of the show that shows Gunther walking in, and he sees Tozawa in them making TikToks, and he looks absolutely disgusted and mortified.
That shit is hilarious.
So the fact that they called back to that is absolute brilliance. So I think he rips the shirt off this nigga, and then the bell rings.
He does.
Is what happened, and they just start working. Gunther's working big. Tozawa's working the best he can. Tozawa's hitting these running boots. They're moving Gunther, but they're not dropping him. Gunther drops him with like a chop. He drops him with a drop kick. Even though the audience knows he has no chance, the fact that Tozawa is fighting, they're into it. This right here, nigga, tomorrow I would have started drafting shit up for Akira Tozawa. I mean, granted, if it was me, he would have been golden already. But if I am them, seeing the reaction that Tozawa got here, I'm doing something with it. And I'm not talking about him tagging with Otis and then they're just a goofy. I'm talking about actually doing something with him. They can be funny, goofy backstage, but like when it comes to the ring, you can give, because you need people, bro. Like this company, AEW has the inverse of this problem where they have too many people and they're not using them. WWE needs people. You need people to be able to, you can't just keep relying on the same 7 niggas. Like this is not the Attitude Era or Ruthless Aggression where you can rely on 7 people to carry your company for the next 10 years. Like you need people. Anyway, Tozawa gets everybody involved and everybody's into it, super into it. Gunther hits a powerbomb for 2. Or sorry, he hits it for 2 because he lets him up, because he wants to kill him. And the fact that there is a size disparity makes this brilliant. Gunther locks in this fucking sleeper hold. And it is a hangman sleeper hold because he has a foot and a half on Tozawa. So little Tozawa is dangling from this nigga's arms. And they ring the bell. He doesn't let go. Then Otis comes in to save his mans. And Gunther's like, all right, damn. And he gets that big ass thing in that damn sleeper hole. You goddamn right. And then, of course, because we had government mandated Jey Uso appearance.
Government mandated.
Jey Uso comes running in, Gunther leaves, and that's the end of that. I was thinking, oh, are they gonna do Otis next week? Nope, Otis just got killed, and then it's more Jey Uso. So next up, we have a Women's Intercontinental Championship match. It's a return match. It's Dakota Kai and Lyra. Lots of chain wrestling. They move well, but there is still a lot of clunkiness to it. Like they were moving spot to spot well, but the spots themselves did look clunky. Like the superplex that Lyra hit onto Dakota looked absolutely fucking gnarly. Like the way that she dropped Dakota and then landed like high on her neck or whatever, like on the top of her neck or whatever, looked fucking disgusting. So we dodge a kick, hit the scorpion kick. The GTK was reversed into a roll up and pin bridges. They were doing that for a little bit, which is fucking weird. You hit Coda hits a chiropractor for 2, and then Lyra out of nowhere just hits the Nightwing, or she catches her in the fireman's carry position. hits Nightwing for 2 or for 3, and that is a win for that is defense 1 for Lyra in this reign. Then after the match, Ivy Nyla jumps Lyra and poses with the belt. She's next up, which I don't think that match will be as good as this one, but I mean, we'll have to see, right? Only time will tell. I really do like the way that these shows are paced because champions are getting tune-up matches. They're showing you people to look out for. Everybody, the show, even though it's a regular Raw, it felt good. Like I talked about it at the end of the show when we were watching it on Monday. The pacing of this show was practically fucking perfect. Pacing was good. The matches were good. Yeah, you've got, hiccups here and there, but overall, this show was good. This is a Raw that if I could, you can recommend this Raw to somebody who's not really a wrestling fan or they're a lapsed wrestling fan, and they'll be like, oh, okay. I can see why you're still watching or why you would still want to watch. If you show them that fucking Smackdown, first of all, they're gonna look at you crazy because the shit is 3 hours long. And second of all, the show is just fucking dog shit, and then The Rock is just sitting there rambling for fucking 29 minutes or some shit. And they'll probably never speak to you again, and it's well within their right to fucking cut you off after making them watch that.
Fucking insane ass Rock.
And yeah, this is dog shit, brother. So we get Dominic Mysterio and Braun Breaker. This is I like the position that Dom is in. I like Dom being the mid-card guy that is the tune-up to the stars. Because he's good. He's not great yet, and he does have the ceiling to be great, but he is not great yet. He is good. He is a very good hand. He's a guy for people to work with. He has slipped into the X-Pac role of being the litmus test to see just how well the stars, or I guess, yeah, how well people are doing from injury. Yeah, so it's a nice tune-up for Breaker. They're having a really good match. I mean, it's a standard big guy, small guy match. Breaker, it's Dom trying to get away from Breaker, who's trying to break him in half, no pun intended. And they're having a good match, and then for whatever reason, the guys just get Dom DQ'd and they start whooping him. And nobody comes to save him, which is a plus. It is very good that nobody came to save him, because the idea of this Braun Breaker character is that he is a fucking pit bull in the most literal sense.
Yeah.
Because you get to the end of this segment, he spears Carlito, and Finn comes in with a chair, and I don't know how he's seen this. I don't know how he's seen it turned around, but the instant Finn slid in with that chair, that nigga whipped around, and Finn was like, holy fuck. Nigga said, holy. And his freaking nature starts barking at him. The Judgment, they're all laid out. Finn basically ditches these niggas because it's like, I'm not getting killed for them.
Fuck them
that.
niggas.
Fuck that. Then, of course, we get a Cody Rhodes segment because of what happened on. Yo, what brand is Cody on? Hello? Hey!
It's wherever they need him to be, brother.
Like, that is fucking crazy that niggas just don't. Oh, well, he's the undisputed WWE champ. I don't give a fuck what champion this nigga is. Stay on your show. So he comes out, and before he can say anything important, my least favorite character on this fucking show shows up. Seth Rollins doing his best right message, wrong person gimmick is fucking here to cut Cody off and just start speaking. Fam, Cody hadn't said anything. He didn't say if he was going to accept it. He didn't say if he was going to deny it. Seth comes flying down to the ring to tell him, don't take it. Don't do it. I did this shit before. Don't do it. It's not good. Fam, I didn't get to say anything yet. What is your fucking problem? Why didn't you let this nigga finish speaking? Or at least say something? No, you came down here. You cut him off. And rightfully so. Cody is like, yo, I'm not taking no advice from you, nigga.
Yeah.
I've seen you blow up every friendship you ever had in your life. Then Seth is like, hey, I'm just trying to make sure nobody makes the same mistakes. Nobody will. So I promise you, we've seen what happened to you, and we've seen what's currently happening to you. I promise nobody will. This Seth Rollins gimmick of I've been up and down these roads. I know what it's like to turn your back on everybody. Don't do it. Once again, it's right message, wrong person. Because nobody wants to hear that from the Seth Rollins that literally betrayed his mans and then went on to become a generational fucking wrestler in that company off of it. Nigga, you were holding the United States and the WWE championships at the same time because you shook hands with the devil. Go fuck yourself, brother. Don't tell me it wasn't worth it. You won mad WWE championships. Actually go fuck yourself. So, we get a backstage segment. Jey Uso's checking in on Tozawa. He runs into A-Town Down Under. They're basically just going back and forth. And Jay super kicks Waller. I assume that's going to be a match for next week because why the fuck not? Then we get to our main event. Did you see the main event? You write anything down for the main event?
I did not, but I did want to say during that fucking Jey Uso backstage segment, that nigga hands Tozawa a fucking ice bag. He says "Daijobu," and it's the funniest fucking thing.
I didn't even hear that part.
Cause he says it all fucked up. He says "Daijobu," and it's like, what? What was that?
That's fucking. I'm glad I didn't hear that. That would have fucking fried my brain. Scrambled my shit.
What else did I have to say? The Seth Rollins Cody segment is good. Definitely a wrong messenger for Seth to be the one to say it. However, I'm glad that we are continuing the trend of not letting Seth get away with shit when anything Roman related is his problem. And by proxy, The Rock being this fucking evil bastard is also his problem, because if Roman doesn't get as big, then The Rock doesn't come back to try to fucking fight him. And, you know, Cody's just like, you are part of the reason I left the company because of the authority, so fuck yourself. And then Seth is just like, whoa, brother, slow, whoa.
Ain't no slow down, nigga. You interrupted me. Go die.
I wanna fight you. I don't wanna fight Solus with you. Come on, man. We're homies. Man.
I'm glad you posted this tweet, because what the fuck is, dude? I hate this guy's wardrobe. I hate his fucking. I hate his stylist for putting him in this stupid ass shit. It was so much better when this nigga came out in his gear with a fucking t-shirt on, because now he just looks like a fucking. Dude, I hate looking at this fucking guy.
Oh my god, man.
Where in the world is fucking Seth Rollins, nigga?
All right, walk me through this this main event. I heard it was pretty good.
Brilliant main event. Like Raquel being dog shit couldn't stop this from being.
Yeah. Now, see, niggas also said that about Damage Control versus Liv and Raquel, but I watched that shit and I'm like, there's only so much carrying Liv Morgan and Io Sky can do. like Raquel Rodriguez is actively bringing down the product.
It's everybody worked super hard and they got they got back what they put out. Lots of tag team offense for Bianca and Naomi. I suffered from Bianca Belair fatigue because I had to sit through her being entangled in everything in the most what the fuck? Her being entangled in everything in the most upsetting way possible, where it's just, okay, if she's not the champion, she's going to be the champion. She had the John Cena stink of, if you're holding a belt, not for long. Or she's holding the belt so you won't even sniff the fucking strap of this thing. So I did have a little bit of fatigue. I let that bother me, and I shouldn't have. I know she's fantastic. I think she's fantastic. She's great in and out of the ring. She does have the one speed problem, where she is a car on rails a lot of the time. But I mean, when she's working with people who are more fluid, she does eventually get into their pace and allows herself to be moved for them. So that's a great ability for her to have. Naomi is solid as always. She's been solid for the last I want to say 8 years or so, but they never really pushed on her because they didn't think that the character was strong enough. So I mean, I can't really blame her. But yeah, Raquel is the fucking polling bear in Arlington, Texas. Here, like, this is fucking crazy. You're big and you have nothing to show for it. If you watch the match, the parts where the match slows down, it's not because they're intentionally working slow. Niggas are slowing down so they don't run Raquel over.
Shut up.
She is a fucking speed bump in this match. And it's rough, brother. Like anytime she gets tagged in and niggas are tiptoeing and like against each other, everybody runs, they hit the ropes, they move. Around her, niggas gotta like jog to the ropes and be like, oh, is she in position? No. There's a time she broke up a pin and she threw Bianca out and Naomi's just waiting for her to get into position. I'm like, golly, please do something, like, and try and force the issue. Don't just wait for her, please. Like, that's a big problem that they have. When Raquel is too slow on a spot, don't just sit there and wait for her. Please, please put some filler in there. Run up to her, forearm her, do something, please. Because it looks nuts when the camera cuts to the long shot and you're sitting there in the fucking background just waiting for her to turn your way. So you can, it's like Pokemon, where the niggas can't see you unless they directly, like, are facing you and you're in the trainer's eyes range. Like, her ring awareness is rough, brother. Dom interferes and he saves Liv from the fucking super KOD of death. I like that move because when they got her in that move last week to like kill her because they thought they're assuming that they're the ones that did Jaden. It's the funniest thing ever because that really is a scary fucking move.
Yeah, the fucking Liv sells it great by fucking screaming her goddamn head off.
Because what the fuck, dude? I'm actually gonna die from up here because it's not the normal KOD where she just gets you up and over. It's two niggas trying to get you up and over, so anything can fucking happen.
Yeah. Niggas said that Dom should get a fucking Divas title since he's in women's business so fucking much.
That's deep.
Not wrong though.
You know what's crazy? Maybe fucking Ashanti the Adonis should take notes from whatever the fuck Dom got going on.
He really should, bro.
That nigga saved his girlfriend mad. He saved his girlfriend bare times,
yo.
Yeah,
no. Dom is solid, bro. Bianca said give her a match with Dom at this point. She's not wrong.
Like, this shit is crazy. That's not like I said, that shit is, the Dom shit is good because he gets in, he hits his spots, and immediately everybody's bang, 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 everybody's going. The match comes, the end of it, like Memesy said, everybody's biting on every near fall. You're getting roll throughs. They're hitting the Oblivion and pinfall. Pinfall's broken up, kicking up. The crowd is white hot. They never, as soon as they hit that second gear, they went straight to the third. No stops. Everybody was rocking. The crowd was for everything. They were there for every fall. They bought into it because they really didn't know. Because this is what happens when you have two teams that aren't on the same, the same collision path. You can get the people into these things. Because any other time, any other team, it's just, oh, okay, Bianca and Naomi are going to win. And then, they hit a roll-up or something, or they hit a move, and it's like, oh, fuck. But this one, these are stars that they want. Yes, even Raquel. These are stars that they want to see. So they're into everything. The finish comes when Dom interference leads to Naomi's split-legged moonsault being blocked. And it's a weird one here. Because I guess it's the speed in which they did it. But Raquel dumps her off the top rope, and Liv goes immediately into the pin, and that's the 3. I can believe that because of how wrestling is supposed to work, where it's just, oh, well, you just need 3 seconds to win. So if dumping her fucking head first off of this damn top rope stuns her for 3 seconds, by all means, go ahead. Anyway, it was quick, it was snappy, it worked. Everybody did what they were supposed to do. Like I said, I have my negatives about Raquel, but she was able to get them over the line. She didn't fuck anything up. Fantastic fucking match. Bravo. They're already starting the propaganda, and I can't stop them, of Bianca and Naomi making the title mean something, even though Naomi's like not part of the reign. Like, I think if you looked at the dates on Cage Match, it was like Bianca held the belts for like 170 something days or 180 days, and Naomi only held it for 80 days, and for 80 days that belt has mattered. Like that's a real championship that people want to contend for.
Niggas talking crazy about Jade Cargill. All right,
It's
get that
not
out while
talking
you
crazy, it's
can.
telling the truth. It's only talking
Get
crazy because
that,
niggas don't like what we're saying.
get that out while you can, because she's on her way back soon.
Yeah, she's pretty, she's great, she's strong, incredible physique. Like all the things you niggas say about Jade is that she's pretty, which she is pretty. What about the in-ring work? Oh, she looks good. No, she doesn't. Like
I'm
it's
not
what
disagreeing.
the fuck it's. I just lost my fucking train of thought.
I don't even know where I'd help you recover from that, but you were saying niggas just call her pretty
Yes,
instead of talking about
like
her as an actual
the
wrestler.
the Jade Cargill shit looks good in a vacuum when she's killing people in 5 minutes. But what happens when she? Because I talk about the way I talk about Raquel is the way I talk about Jade Cargill as well. You are the polar bear. You are the fucking polar bear in Arlington, Texas, nigga. It's you. You are the speed bump. Everybody has to move a certain way around you. Like, it's not a good thing. But yeah, I mean, other than that, the women's tag team titles have mattered for 80 days, and that's amazing because they were belts that were literally only made because Sasha and Bayley were like, "Yo, can we do anything around here, please?"
Let a nigga work. God,
Jesus
guys.
Christ, I want to work when I come to work, please. And it's just been hot potato, funny man belt. Like that shit was lower on the totem pole than the 24/7 championship at one point.
Oh God.
Is sending her to NXT fix her issues? I don't think so. Because like I said, I keep saying it. She was training with fucking Dragon and Brian Kendrick. Like she was training with good wrestlers and got nothing out of it. I don't know if it's a her thing. I don't know if it's a not wanting to improve thing or thinking that she's good enough thing. I don't know what fucked her up, but it seems like it's too fucking late. Because you can keep using her as a squash machine, but what do you get out of it? Like realistically, what? Because even with fucking Goldberg, what do you get out of Goldberg once the novelty of him killing people wears off?
Bald ass nigga, I guess. About it.
Actually, bald ass nigga. Speaking of, are you ready to cover a Goldberg match for the first time in fucking forever?
Apparently, because he's fucking wrestling this summer.
Yeah, man, he's got his match this summer. It's apparently it's retirement shit.
Is it Gunther or are we fucking around?
I mean, Streets was saying it was Gunther. I don't know.
Niggas called him Shitberg, man.
I mean, listen, have you seen the last couple of appearances this nigga's had?
Absolutely, fuck not.
Good, because not good.
Oh,
So,
brother.
NXT is here. Both teams that are in the main event show up. You see the Hardys walking in. And we open up with a foregone conclusion match that I think went entirely too fucking long.
Yeah, we get our government mandated, in parentheses, positive Stephanie Vacquer match versus Carmen Petrovic,
So,
featuring Ashante Leonis. Sorry.
they already pissed me the fuck off because Steph came out first, and my eyes started twitching crazy when I seen that. I was just like, hey, she's in her gear. Is this a segment? Is she wrestling? And then I seen Carmen come out, and holy. So, I wrote in my notes, hopefully this will be quick. It wasn't. So the whole point of this match was trying to get you to believe that Carmen is competent and that she is a legitimate threat. And I mean, if you look at it from a certain angle, you know how if you tilt your head a little bit, like if this is the match where if you tilt your head a little bit, Carmen looks competent, but in reality it's just a bunch of shit that it's spots that they know what to do with. It's not nothing about it felt raw or real. It was okay, spot to spot to spot to spot to spot, which is what they're
Yeah.
teaching them. Like they're not really like they're teaching them. They're microwaving these kids to get them out there on the TV and hoping that the veterans will be able to fucking fill in the gaps.
Which is
Insane.
crazy because like Steph is out here hooping, I guess. She doesn't need to be down here. I guess they have her down here because it's like when when you have a foreign language barrier, they don't want you on TV. I'm just gonna say it. I feel like that's what it is.
That's
These
what
niggas don't
Vince's
watch.
problem was.
They don't want you on TV, so it's like, all right, we'll give you like a year down here to like let you fucking level up your English, and then in a year we'll fucking send you up to do like some matches every now and again. You're not gonna hold any titles, but we'll have you up there. Which doesn't make sense because like, I feel like the way that they're running NXT right now is exactly how you can just run the main show. If somebody doesn't speak English well, but you want to have them in a feud, just fucking have these niggas fight each other. I have to revisit that Carmelo Hayes fucking Andrade shit. But like, you know, the small spots that they had where fucking these niggas are trying to kill each other. You know, Carmelo Hayes hits Andrade with put the fries in the bag. Fucking Andrade hits that nigga with put the fries in the bag. Hermano, like it's easy shit. Just have these people want to fucking kill each other in the ring. It's not hard. But Steph is down here for fucking. I'm gonna assume a year. And you know, if it helps out Carmen too, I guess sure. Um, Carmen had like a modified like full Nelson like pin move that looked crazy.
Yeah, she had the arms behind the back locked with the legs, and they moved around in that for a while, which is and Steph
Yeah,
actually rolling over and getting it into the pendulum is pretty fucking. We'll give you that. I
yeah.
mean, but like I said, it's spot to spot to spot. It's up, man.
Carmen had a suicide dive that looked like complete shit. And then
Nigga, when I seen her stare at Steph on the ground, I said, "Boy, ain't no way." But
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. My brain immediately went to she's gonna fucking kill herself.
she nearly did. Um, and then she goes over to pose so that, you know, as we cut to picture in picture, you know, it's fucking Cloak and Dagger on my goddamn screen. Um, and then we get 2 straight minutes of picture in picture.
Yeah, I mean it's a 3 minute commercial, man.
Like this is worse. I feel like SmackDown didn't have this bad of fucking picture in picture. Like 2 straight minutes? You're crazy. You're nuts.
Yeah, I don't know why I would even bother watching the show live because I can't see a fucking thing in this. I'm not gonna
Literally.
focus on them.
Actually. So Steph does her thing of like setting somebody up in the corner and then does the fucking dragon screw. Carmen did a lot better of a job of selling it than Fallon did. Um I don't want to say Fallon sucks, but and then you know, Steph hits SPB, puts Carmen down. That's it. Julia comes out, says we're going champion for champion. Um Complete total opposite from where they were last week. Everybody's like, what the fuck? A report comes out yesterday, question mark,
Yeah,
that Julia is hurt, and that it means it's time for me to blow my brains out because they're gonna fight at Roadblock. Steph's gonna pick up both titles, and then Julia's gonna go heal herself. Which is I fucking great. I'm glad uh, we got a title defense out of Julia with fucking Super Senior Bailey.
it explains why it
Fucking
was a 4-way and why they've been putting her in tag matches.
an update said she's banged up and not like injured. I see. Uh yeah, fucking Super Senior Bailey, fucking I'm graduating next week, Roxanne Perez. And fucking I'll be here for another 2 years, Cora Jade.
Which
I'm
is
guessing that's
crazy because
why.
her and Corey in the same.
No, you got 2 more years, buddy. Sorry. You got 2 more.
Oh man, yeah, no. Having Steph go 60-40 with Carmen is definitely a fucking show. Not one that I would have made, but I'm not booking the show. If I was, niggas would be sick every fucking week.
Of course, fucking men's division will look completely different.
I mean, I would use, yeah, Javon Evans would be fucking amazing.
Yeah, what the fuck? Have that nigga on TV as much as medically possible.
Oh, look, okay, let's skip ahead a little bit, right? Is this nigga cleared now?
Oh yeah, bro. Ava does not give a shit, bro.
Like,
She gave him a little mouth guard.
they told me
Get in there.
if this nigga gets cleared, son, they told me if this nigga can get cleared, he can fight Ethan at Vengeance Day. He gets like the most half-assed clear. They punch him in the face to end the match, and this nigga's just back on TV.
And he's on TV next week. Yeah, no, you're right. What the fuck? Wait, what?
Yeah. So what happened? I mean, I don't care, right? I want this nigga on my TV. But what happened?
I told you, bro. The Rock took kayfabe out back, and he fucking shot it in the skull. Fucking last week, last week, fucking Open Femi was like, "Yo, Shield, get out here! I'm going to kill each and every one of you niggas." Moose walks in. What the fuck? Forgets all about it. Week before that, fucking Javon Evans gets his shit uppercutted. The very next week, he's on NXT TV trying to fucking strangle all legal Ethan Page. Ava doesn't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Niggas just don't care anymore, I guess.
This shit is crazy, yo. That's the craziest company I've ever watched unfold.
Absolutely.
Oh man, okay, yeah. So we get an Ariana Grace segment with her pops, and then Lola's like, "Why don't you fight me?" I don't really. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Lexus King and Obafemi get a stare down because they're both gonna fight Moose at different points of the month. So it's just the hey, don't lose. I didn't. I was watching this at work, so I couldn't hear a fucking thing. But, so
That's
okay,
basically how it went.
you've got a bunch of niggas that are trying to blow your company up. They killed one of your assistant general managers, and you're letting them post on Instagram. Like they posted on Instagram about coming to the building, and they posted on Instagram about being in the crowd.
Ava does not care, bro.
Hey,
She doesn't give a fuck.
can we fire these niggas? Why does nobody care? These little freaks are running around.
Ain't nobody care about them niggas, man.
I guess not. So we got Lexus King versus Moose in the TNA X Division Championship. By the number is David and Goliath match. Inoffensive, like completely inoffensive, but I mean it's not a match that I would call good. It's just, Moose is big and is a little bit fast, and Brian Pillman is fast. Or sorry, Lexus King is fast, and Moose just eventually just hits him with the spear and packs him up. There's nothing really to write home about. They didn't do anything that was crazy. Like Moose did a drop kick and everyone popped because I guess they forgot that Moose can just drop kick people. Also, can I say Moose looks better in the long boys than he does with them fucking trunks on.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I guess he just got action figure body, so he's just kind of just like he looks a certain way with trunks on versus tights.
This was my first Moose match that I've watched probably ever.
Probably your last.
I thought it was also very inoffensive and very fucking whatever. What I wrote down is that the way that they're doing this match, outside of Moose drop kicking Lexus King off the top turnbuckle, they haven't made Moose look any threatening at all.
Yeah, no, it looks like Obafemi is just gonna whoop his fucking ass.
Yeah, like Obafemi's actually gonna run up and kill this guy because even like, I think technically my first Obafemi match was a fucking 3-way, where like they spent half the match trying to kill him. He still was a lot more threatening than fucking Moose was. So it's like, everybody popping, oh my god, Moose versus Obafemi. Moose going, this match needs to happen. It's just like, I'm of the opinion Obafemi is going to steal that shit from you.
People. They need to see this match.
He's going to kill him. I don't see
Nobody's
why.
stopping you, Moose.
I don't know. So I think Obafemi comes out and he's just like, yeah, no, I talked to Ava. She said we got a date. We're going at Roadblock at Madison Square Garden. I'm going to fucking kill you. And we're fighting for your belt, not mine. Fuck you. Oh, wait, is it? No, actually, it might be fighting for NXT Championship.
Oh, yeah, no, this is for the NXT Championship.
Yeah, because the Hardys are fighting for their fucking championship.
And they're gonna fucking lose like shit. So.
Yeah, they're fucking fracking and killing niggas, but
Braxton
we're
gonna
getting
put
ahead
them
of
niggas in a blender. Oh my god.
getting ahead of
Oh,
ourselves, right?
Yeller the fuck out them niggas, boy. It's gonna look crazy.
um, Sean Spears cuts a Shel Silverstein fucking promo. I don't know what that
Yeah,
shit
and they
was.
give you
But...
the little fucking X-Men vignette thing where they're like breaking down what these niggas the fucking
yeah.
it's the fucking X-Men Evolution credits where it shows you a little fucking a 360 shot of them, and then it shows them in their little X-Men gear, and then it tells you what their powers are. That's what they did for this guy's little group here.
Whatever the fuck that guy's up to.
And we learned that he's getting D'Angelo next week.
Yeah. Jordy comes out. She has a promo and she's like, yeah, so I'm standing right there next to Julia and Stephanie Vacher, and they think that I'm their equal. However, I'm just as good as them, and next time they see me, I'm gonna be standing across from them in the ring. And she's like, when I stepped into NXT, there was an aura shift. And I'm like, you know what? She's right. Because why the fuck did they glaze the fuck out of her like that last week? That was completely
What you
unnecessary.
mean?
That's
a juggernaut, nigga. You supposed to do that.
Listen, I guess she'll get more time to get reps now that fucking Julia's a lot more hurt than they thought. Roxanne wastes her time coming out here and cutting a promo with Jordy when she should be training for the Elimination Chamber. Roxy is just like, listen, motherfucker. And, because Jordy's like, well, you say that this is your division, but I'm not seeing any gold. And then Roxanne's like, well, last time we fought, I whooped your ass, so fuck you, nigga. And then Jordy's like, what? Okay. Roxanne's like, I'm going to go to the Elimination Chamber. I'm going to win. I'm going to win the Women's World Champion belt. And who knows? I might come down here. I might take that shit. I might take the NXT title back. And then she's like, I'm going to call myself Roxy Two Belts. And then the crowd chants Roxy Two Belts because
Very original. We need to retire that like yesterday.
Of course, the
Let
NXT
that
crowd
go.
chants Roxy Two Belts. Jordy punches the shit out of her. That was a shoe punch. That was completely real. It was not fake. She just straight up punched her, and then they get tied up in the ropes. This crazy, but
the way Rox got fucking enveloped in these ropes is crazy.
It was absolutely insane.
That could have been the entirety of her knee. Boy, that shit looked nuts, and I think she realized that too. Because there's a little bit of are you insane? In that look that she gave her.
Absolutely. So then, Trick Williams is backstage.
Okay. All right. I'm glad that we're here. What is this fucking guy's problem?
Oh my god, he's mad. He lost to Edward Thorpe.
What?
Would you be happy if you lost?
That, nigga?
If you lost to Edward Thorpe, would you be happy?
I wouldn't be in that situation.
Oh my god.
No, I wouldn't put myself in that situation. What? As soon as I lose to Obafemi, send me up. Ain't shit else for me to do down here. I'm not fighting no Eddie Thorpe. No.
Nigga, I'm sending you up to SmackDown. You're gonna get you know what? You can be up here. You can get put on the tag team with the Miz. Have fun.
And that should have worked too.
I'm going to Raw, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Where you going? Going to Raw. You seen what Gunther doing to them niggas over there?
I don't give a fuck.
You seen what Gunther did to Tozawa? Why you talking about going to Raw?
Nigga, Tozawa might be on the come up now. You saw how people was talking about that match?
It's crazy because he's always been that good. Like it pisses me off that he's been a stupid ass comedy. Also, I went and rewatched it. I was talking about why the fuck they didn't mention that he was cruiserweight champion. They did. I just didn't hear
it. Yeah. I knew this shit too when I fucking first saw Tozawa and Otis. Now, Otis does the same thing every fucking Royal Rumble, so it's like, all right, I get why at this point Otis isn't getting like real fucking matches. But I very much was like, when I saw Tozawa, I was like, I don't know what about it. That nigga can wrestle. I didn't watch a Cruiserweight Classic yet. I really should, but I was like, something about that little nigga makes me think he can wrestle if he were to get on and start doing some shit. But they don't fucking use him because they don't like him. But yeah. Trick is like upset he lost Edward Thorpe. Javon's like, don't even trip, cousin. You know, we're kind of going through the same thing.
And this fucking
And Trick,
guy has the nerve to say, "You fight for a smile, I'm fighting for championship." Are you
no, the
insane?
fuck you're not. That strap match was not anything, bro. Like, what? What are you
You fought him
doing?
in a strap match for shits and giggles. He rug pulled you and hit you with your own shit and pinned you.
Yep.
Personally, if it happened to me, I would kill myself. But hey,
So Javon, and I'm glad that they did this. Javon doesn't back down. Javon's just like, wait, oh, so what are you trying to do, bro? Like, what's good? We can squat. He's like, he says verbatim, yo, it sounds like you're about to crash out. Trick's like, yeah, I'm about to crash out. And Javon's like, yo,
what you trying
we
to?
can go right now.
And that's when you realize that this is a tall little nigga.
No,
Like
he's
he's
tall as
little
fuck.
nigga, but he is right there.
Yeah.
Like it's not Trick looking down on him. So I didn't realize how tall this motherfucker was. I said, wow.
No, that Javon is tall as shit.
I said, God,
And it's like that's how he be getting that airtime. His fucking long ass legs generate so much fucking force, bro. They can be soaring.
I do like that. Yeah, no. I like that in his personality. He's like, yo, have you lost your mind, nigga? You must have lost your black ass mind talking to me like that, yo. So what's up then?
My god. Yo, and then in my next bullet point, one of these niggas is going to say nigga on air. At one point,
It already
somebody's going to
happened. Jada Parker said it.
Jada already said it.
Miss Parker already said it.
And they know because her promo is next. And I'm like, I wrote down, I'm like, she's gonna say nigga again.
Nigga start tweaking back there. Nigga get hot and say, hey. Speaking
so
they
to finish
that,
up the fucking
hold on. We gotta go back.
Uh-huh.
You did miss that the second Instagram segment that they put on there.
What?
Ariana talking to Kalani on the bus, and I think she mentioned Jada, and Jada's like, yep, Jada on the bus too, because why wouldn't she be, right?
Right.
So them niggas start popping shit. They start talking shit. Everybody gets in between them, and Jada's like, yo, I don't know what the fuck you think this is, yo. And then the segment cuts.
She said that. Oh my god. Well, yeah, to end off the Trick Javon segment, Ricky Saints comes in and he puts his hand out. He's just like, hey, nice. How are you, pal? Nice to meet you, Trick Williams. And Trick is just like, all right, nigga. He fucking leaves, bro. And then Ricky does the bro. Is it just aggression all the time around here? And I guess Ricky must have missed it, but everybody turned heel or is turning heel in the men's division in the last like 6 months. There's like 2 baby faces, and one of them niggas had to disband. Fucking Andre Chase got killed, so it's literally just Javon. It's just Javon. Everybody else is an asshole. So Jada cuts a promo. Her baby hairs are fucking baby hairing my word. If only she wasn't a transphobe was my next bullet point. My bad.
It's so crazy that every time I see her now, it's just, yo, all you had to do was shut the fuck.
Literally, all you had to do is shut up, right? I can praise your baby hairs without bringing up the fact that you're transphobe. But hey, man. And then my very next bullet point is the lyrics outstanding again, and we get the Hardy Boys versus No Quarter Catch Crew. Let's see. Everybody was saying the white nigga on the No Quarter Catch Crew is Randy's son. Like, that's not Kyle Fletcher. And then the niggas do a "You're not Randy" chant right after, which is fucking funny.
Why did Vic Joseph say that?
What did he say?
He said the reaction in here is so loud, even Miles can hear it. And Booker's like, hey, what is your fucking problem, man? And Booker, rightfully so, said, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Why did you say any of that?
Oh god, Vic. See, I mean, this is Hardy Boys spots versus No Quarter Catch Crew hitting some shit every so often. Arm drags and fucking tag moves. Fraxium pulled up chairs to see the geriatrics they're gonna fucking kill when they fight them at Roadblock. And then XC crowd fucking gets themselves muted for the 3rd time in a row.
Son, the first time it happened, I said, what the fuck did these niggas say? And then I realized it's holy shit chant.
It's always holy shit. this nigga fucking Jeff will jump off of anything and it won't even be that high and they'll go, holy shit. And I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, because he's not
Uh,
fucking in the ground.
so Swantons, Whisper in the Wind, Twist of Fates, we get everything. And the Hardys win. No quarter catch crew gets killed. I mean, it's more than a squash match. But it very much is the crowd wants these people to win. You guys are not going to get anything. So yeah, I'm like Fraxim's actually gonna kill these niggas.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
no, everyone's fine.
Santino's music hits, and I hear it, and then I'm like, oh, that's that nigga is, and I'm like, this fucking shit hit me with a fucking plastic explosive of nostalgia. I'm just like, what the fuck?
It's crazy.
I used to hear that music so fucking much. What the hell, man?
Last week we talked about Santino being on the show, and this nigga did not react to it. Him getting the nostalgia bomb here is crazy.
I need to hear the same thing with Fandango. I needed to hear the music to understand what was going on. I didn't retain names as a kid. I only remember fucking theme music. So, I'm like, if Fraxim doesn't steal his fucking tag titles, I'm gonna be so fucking upset. We get, Stacks and the family are at a restaurant.
I love this
Stacks,
group so much, and they're gonna break them up. I have a
Stacks
feeling
is
that
like,
it's gonna be Stacks joining the fucking Sean Spears group.
I fucking hope not, because that would suck. Saw niggas talking about Punk versus Jeff for SummerSlam. Let's fucking relax. Everybody just calm the fuck down. Nobody wants to see that. All right? Punk just barely fucking has his head above the water in the geriatric section because he, his fucking base level of graps still clears 90% of the roster. So it's like, I don't care if you move old. You're still very, very good. Jeff does not clear that at all. At all. Not in the slightest.
This nigga move like his body hurt all the time because it do, and it's so crazy.
That shit out, man. Holy fuck.
Nah, these niggas move like they old, yo. Making them your tag champions was certainly a fucking decision.
I mean, I get it, because it's like, you want to draw some 90s kids, you got to be like, hey.
Boy, that shit is not moving no tickets.
Not for niggas that would actually go see a show, but like, say you're in the area. Oh, you want to go watch the wrestling show?
No,
what are you about to watch?
Who's
TNA?
on? Who's on?
Who the
TNA?
Literally,
no.
Who's on TNA? Oh, the Hardy Boys. Oh, I love the Hardy Boys when I was a kid. I hope I get to see a Twist of Fate.
Oh, you gonna
love
see something, all right?
Oh my god, but yeah, Tony versus Sean Spears is it either next week or I think it's next week.
I believe it is next week.
There's another fucking let's fucking go segment of the stupid fucking WW and AEW bullshit. Not AEW, A&E. Whoa,
Bubba Ray talking about some do a dance, nigga. I cut the shit off at that point. I went home. Cause I was in the office watching the shit, so I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just go home. I cut the shit off when I see Bubba Ray talk about some bullshit.
Literally. So, next segment we get is Sol Ruka and Zarya are in like the fucking nurse's office or some shit like that. Because they're talking about somebody's like wrapping their hands up. I think it's Sol Ruka. Sol Ruka's like wrapping her hand up, and Zarya is kind of like holding her hand while she does it. These niggas are unbelievably gay, and in positive manner, right? These niggas are so fucking gay. I'm sorry. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven are down here, and Sol Ruka kind of fried them because let's talk about it. When was the last time Chelsea Green won something? I'm gonna look this up. When was the last time Chelsea Green got it? It was probably like not even too far ago, but it was probably against fucking Michin or some shit like that. And if I remember right, I'm pretty sure that was a fucking DQ. Let me see. But the segment continues. Let's see. Piper Niven is just like, watch yourself, sister. What the fuck are you doing? And she has like a taser and fucking uses that shit, and Sol Ruka actually jumps. And she's just like, oh shit, that shit was fucking real. That was not no fucking I'm acting type shit. That was a real ass jump. Let's see. Oh, fucking Michin beat Chelsea Green the last time they fought.
Yes.
But it was DQ, so she doesn't get shit.
Exactly.
Before that, January 24th, B-Fab and Meechin defeat Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. And I guess to actually win the United States title, Chelsea Green beat Meechin, and that was fucking January 10th. So it has been more than a month since the last time Chelsea Green or Piper Niven, I'm assuming, have won fucking anything. Because they're on a terrorist brand. But let's continue on. So those four are going to fight next week. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven versus Solruka and Zarya. I feel terrible for Chelsea Green and Piper Niven fans because I want Solruka and Zarya to win. I'm sorry. The fucking Hime Danshi mind virus has hit me. I'm locked into these two. I like them a lot.
Yes, as it should be.
So, sorry, girls. Ariana Grace versus Lola Vice happens. They start off with like doing like shoot punches. Like they're like doing like actual real punches because fucking Lola Vice was like, "Yo, nobody taught you how to fight." So Ariana Grace's response is, "I'm gonna fucking punch you in your shit." And they go back and forth with that. Other than that, it's not much of a remarkable match.
No, they're not very good. They need reps.
Yeah. Ariana goes out with a fucking whimper. It's pretty bad, and it's a waste of time. I forget. I think it's Corey Graves. It says, "What's going on? Get a camera back there." And I'm looking at the screen, and Lola is dancing, and I'm like, I thought Booker was the fucking. I thought Booker was the gooner, bro. What are you doing? But then they cut to the men's locker room being taken out by the Shield again. Edward Thorpe has a fucking video package promo. He's gonna fight Trick Williams again. Ava shows up to confirm that Julia and Stephanie Vaquer are gonna be at Roadblock for their title versus title. Ava's eyeliner is fucking incredible. I don't know what she did. I don't know if she rubbed some fucking stardust on her eyelids. I don't know if that's where that Terramana tequila money gets you, but like that eyeliner is crazy, just fire. And then we get the main event: Wesley and Ethan Page versus Javon Evans and Ricky Saints. I write down that Ricky's new theme does not hold up compared to his last one at all, but it is leaps and bounds better than a lot of other wrestlers' themes. If that makes any sense. The bar is definitely in hell because of Def Rebel, and if Def Rebel did this, then like they kind of cooked. I'll give him this. Like Gardy said before we started, it does hit like the vibe that you want it to for a Ricky Saints theme. So it's like broad strokes works, but like I liked his old theme a lot better. There was a part in this match where Javon Evans like jumps up onto the top rope and goes for a high ass fucking cutter and hits it. But Wesley caught him, and I was fucking upset. And I mean, honestly, that's like all that I had. This was very much like a Ricky Saints coming out party. At one point, Ethan Page and Javon Evans beat each other into the back of the fucking. Like they just leave. They leave the show. And then Ricky Saints hits his fucking I forget what his move, the Rochambeau. Hits the Rochambeau and then just kills Wesley. At one point in this match, niggas chant Tony fumbled. I think it's fucking stupid. I think it's stupid and I think it's dumb. I understand the NXT crowd will say any and everything because they want to get themselves over, which is part of the fun. However, I think saying that Tony fumbled is stupid. Tony is a terrorist, and he's definitely terrorizing both. Well, he did terrorize Ricky Starks, and he is terrorizing Rey Fenix right now, too. However, let's look at things broad strokes, right? Andrade, quote-unquote, saved from AEW. Miz/Catering Hell. Carmelo Hayes, 1 foot into Catering Hell if this Miz shit does not work out. Dragon Lee was fucking, so we'll give him a pass. But
No pass.
However, nigga was on paternity leave for a very long time. Who else? Fucking the tag division. All the niggas are in hell. Any fucking Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, hell.
Them niggas belong in hell though.
A lot of people on both shows are in hell. Fucking Akira Tozawa, hell. Uh, I'm not gonna speak on Otis, but if we really need examples,
Nobody
we'll
cares about
pull Otis.
Otis. Yo, I'm
We'll
gonna post
pull, we'll pull
something.
Otis if we
Post
need
something
to.
in the chat here. And you tell me what the fuck. 'Cause I looked at this and my brain just shut off.
Just announced, Moose will defend the X Division Championship against Jeff Hardy in a ladder match at TNA Sacrifice.
That's the same week as these niggas getting fucking blown away by Fraxium, by the way.
Hey, fuck it, man. I guess we have some momentum. We're gonna run with it.
We're gonna kill
So
Jeff Hardy.
he's getting. I mean, I'm glad they didn't. They spoiled it, so I don't even have to fucking. I'll watch it, but
No, they didn't spoil it. They're still using the tag championship graphic here.
Oh no, I know he's getting killed. They don't have to worry about that. I know he's getting killed. But yeah, there's plenty of examples of Triple H / the WWE. Fuck, take a look at Ricochet, right? Ricochet, great wrestler. Not good on the mic while he was at Bro, I'm so fucking vindicated. Holy shit. We'll talk about it more later. I'm so fucking vindicated.
Whatever.
Ricochet, not great on the mic, great wrestler. These niggas don't even try to fucking. I mean, maybe they tried and I wasn't there for it.
They
but
did try in the beginning. They absolutely just.
We can see
wasn't working. He didn't click because of the way because of the way Vince used him.
Yeah,
that was the problem.
So we can say that Vince also plenty of fucking people that Vince is. If anything, fucking AEW is founded off of a bunch of niggas that WWE fumbled, right? So to get up here and chant Tony fumbled, I think is counting your chickens before they hatch, right? We are in NXT. Good place for him to be because he can fucking breathe some life into this goddamn men's division. Hopefully, I don't have to watch fucking Edward Thorpe wrestle again.
You will.
I will because he's gonna fight Trick again. But hopefully now we start to invest in the Ricky Saints, right? However, I would like to pose a question to everybody, right? What happens when Ricky Saints gets called up?
You mean
because I know there's some people that he could have feuds with, right? Because there's a phrase that's going around about reheating nachos. So I assume if or when he gets called up, he runs back his feud with Punk. If Punk doesn't decide I'm done after this year, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Punk is like, this is my shadow last year too. Because I'm assuming he's going to get his main event, and that's it. But if he doesn't, and Ricky gets called up, he runs his shit back with Punk. He runs his shit back with Cody, right? Say if that shit does not propel him into stardom, what happens? Mid-card Vortex. He probably puts on a little 4.5 star with fucking Carmelo Hayes. I'm going to get my shit off, right? Could be a real good little match right there. You know what I'm saying? What happens after? Because as of right now, there are entirely, I hate to say it, there's too many bloodline members of the WWE.
There's another.
There's not enough.
There's another adjacent one.
Fucking Hikuleo, right?
Yeah.
No, fuck no. No, hell no. No. If I'm fucking, what's the nigga's name? Ari Emanuel? No, fuck no. Keep him wherever he is. Fucking send him to Ring of Honor. I don't care. I don't give a shit, man. There's too many bloodline members. So if Ricky does get called up, if Ricky gets called, that's when I look at this men's division. I look at Obafemi, I look at Trick Williams, I look at fucking Javon Evans, right? I look at all these good wrestlers, and I'm like, yeah, let's call them up. We could really use them on the main roster. Can we? Are they going to use them?
No, we could use them. The question you should be asking is, will they be used, and how will they be used? Because
exactly.
Where the fuck is Dragon Lee, yo?
So the NXT crowd saying Tony fumbled is insane. You guys are crazy. I like you guys. You guys are crazy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, guys. Why would and this isn't even me being like a tribalism type of guy. It is me looking at the product. This is a Tuesday that we literally come off of one of the worst Smackdowns in years. To where everybody on on all sides. If you like AEW, hate the WWE. If you like the WWE, hate AEW. If you like the WWE and you're a fucking Bloodline super fan, everybody watches that Friday Night SmackDown and they're like, what the fuck are we doing? We come off of that, and you niggas start to act crazy because Monday Night Raw is pretty good. Are you guys out of your goddamn minds? We want to talk about some Tony Fumble. Collision was good, and then they don't know it yet, but the Dynamite the day after is really good. So I don't know, man. I've been like tapped into wrestling like as this like part of this community for like what do we have, 4 months, 5 months? I want to say since like September, right?
Nope.
Community pisses me off. Oh, you niggas piss me off.
Yep.
How have you guys been watching this shit for years and you don't know what you're looking at? I watched this shit for a few months. I know what I'm fucking looking at. I know what I'm looking at. Do I get some predictions wrong? Of course. But as by and whole as a product, I know what I'm looking at. I know malpractice when I see it.
That's what
I know fucking botch when I see it. Sorry, bud. Rikishi's go ahead and do a soft reboot after Mania. I mean that's what they're going to do.
Soft reboot now. Fuck that.
Yo, when John steps into the fucking building, when he finally decides to step into the building, that's when you reboot the shit. Everything just has to, because honestly, what storylines do we lose by rebooting this shit after Chamber? What do we lose?
Nothing.
Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Not a goddamn thing. If anything, the women already reset the shit for you. Fucking Bianca Belair dropped the titles, right? Fucking Judgment Day have the titles now. We're still gonna carry over Tiffy versus Charlotte, I guess. Bayley is out somewhere. We'll see who. If anything, we're waiting for the actual build to WrestleMania to start in fucking March. It sure as hell didn't start in February.
The next 7 months is gonna be. It's gonna be a test to how many of you niggas are actually built for this shit.
Fucking, are you a man or are you a mouse? Are you a woman or are you a mouse?
Are you a mouse? Because John's not
are you non-binary? Are you a fucking mouse? John's
gonna continue not being on this show. You're gonna have to deal with Jay Uso being your world champion. You're gonna have to deal with fucking Jade Cargill. You're gonna have to deal with fucking Cody and whoever. Or if Cody is not champion, you're gonna have to deal with whoever the champion is about to get fucking crushed under the fucking weight of the Cody Rhodes aura. Like, if they really do pull a trigger on Damian Priest again, I will be fucking sorely surprised, nigga.
That is going to be insane. Because I honestly have no idea what these two niggas could fucking argue about. Like, not a goddamn thing. I don't know what them... Because fucking Gunther versus Damian Priest barely made sense. And it only made sense because of the fucking thinly veiled... fucking trying to paint Gunther as some fucking racist. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like what?
That was impressive.
Like, what do we like? You know that made sense because it's like Gunther is the ring general and Damian is the street king. I don't know why they went the racism angle, but if you just take Gunther, you just take Damian as a street fighter and Gunther
is from the street. You go a garbage ass nigga.
I don't know. But so when you say Cody versus Damian, I don't know what the fuck that is. I think that leads into my next point. I don't know what the fuck happens with the Elimination Chamber. And I think this is a good enough segue since Roxanne is was on NXT and she's gonna be in the Chamber. I don't fucking, and before we get to AEW, I guess I don't know what the fuck happens with the Chamber. I don't know who's gonna win. Right?
I mean, on the women's side, we kind of have an idea of it being Liv because they've been teasing it. I mean. Because if Liv wins, then Io she has to interfere in the Io match, right? Like, that's the whole thing. And then, I mean, like, I don't know, right? Because I think both chambers are question marks, and nobody's really talking about it. Like, I haven't heard anyone say anything that makes sense coming out of it, other than triple threat hell for everybody.
Literally, it's just 3 different types of triple threat. Disgusting ones. With the women's, it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense for the it doesn't make sense for the men's either. I guess, but let me pull up this fucking graphic. Let me see all 6 of these niggas in this fucking chamber. So starting with the men's chamber, you have Damian Priest, who if he wins and goes after Cody, that might be the most boring build of all time.
Jesus Christ.
Logan Paul, if he wins, I think I'm dropping the sport or the fucking art form. I'm not watching this shit. I said I was all elite before. I will really truly be all elite. I'm not watching Raw anymore. I don't give a fuck. Actually, no, that'd be a SmackDown feud. I'm not watching SmackDown anymore. Fuck it. I
Thank
don't care if
God.
Carmelo Hayes is on the bitch.
Turn
I'm
the
not watching
fucking
that shit.
SmackDown shit off, man. Jesus.
Oh my god. Seth Rollins wins. I mean, I guess they continue on with this fucking soul versus soulless nonsense that they started to build on Monday. Except that now Cody has to fucking show up on Monday and Friday, even though he already was before. But that makes sense. If Drew wins, I don't know. I just don't know. Like they could put together some pretty good promos, but like nigga, I'm not a bro. You fucking after Cody versus after CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre, you build Drew up crazy style to be some fucking big killer, fucking tough ass nigga, and then you have him go on to fucking lose a bunch of people that he really shouldn't lose to. To where if he wins, I don't even think he's gonna win the chamber. It'll be a miracle if he looks strong in this match.
He won't. No way.
It'll be a fucking miracle if he looks strong in this match.
I don't think he will, solely because there's too many niggas calling him a bitch on this fucking roster for him to win that championship.
Literally.
There's way too many niggas calling him out his name.
So if Drew wins, I guess, but like we're gonna have to ignore the past 2 months of Drew McIntyre just did not happen. We're literally gonna have to assume that Drew went from bad blood straight to the Elimination Chamber. We have to ignore everything else. And ignore all that bloodline hunter shit. Fucking cut that off. Turn the TV off.
Yo, I didn't even realize that they did fucking just. Oh my god, they did just drop that whole thing.
He tried to get Seth to do that, and then the nigga lost to fucking like everybody like right after.
Oh my god, I totally forgot that was going to be a storyline. I mean, they'll probably pick it back up, but like, wow, I completely forgot that bloodline hunter shit was like the big thing he was supposed to do. Yeah, Roman definitely told him to go fuck himself. Yo, y'all tribal chief is a bad person, son.
Big Rum said no to the Mania match is the only explanation. Nigga, it doesn't even have to be a Mania match. We can just fucking.
Well, that's what it was going to lead to. Is the problem. The bloodline hunter shit would end with him getting his hands on Roman and probably beating him. And Roman said, "Yeah, I'm Roman good off of any Drew McIntyre anything right now."
Roman will put over anybody in his family, but not fucking the niggas that deserve it, like Drew McIntyre.
I mean, his family need to get over. They need to feed their families. Come on now.
Fuck no. Yeah, Jey Uso sold enough merch for all of us, bro. I'm good. I swear to you, go ahead and try to sell me a no yeet shit. I fucking dare you, nigga.
What you don't like Jimbo? Come on, yo.
I like Jimmy. I'm not buying that no yeet shit, man.
Come on, buy the fucking no yeet. Come on.
Who's next? Fucking, I'll save John for last. Right? CM Punk wins this shit. We got a lot of stories to tell, right? It should be CM Punk. If I'm a betting man, am I gonna put CM Punk there? Yeah, I'll put CM Punk there. Yeah.
Fuck no.
Is he gonna win? Hell no.
After what happened to me at the Chamber, fuck no.
That'd be too easy.
Sorry, the Rumble.
That'd be too easy. You know, that's what we said about the Rumble. He was supposed to win that. Nah, hell no. It's too easy. Fuck no, he's not winning that shit. Who's probably gonna win? Fucking John.
He's the only person with a storyline going into this fucking Rumble. It's the shit that pisses me off. The rest of you have no claim to this fucking Rumble.
And it literally was a slam dunk. If we don't want to give main event to Punk, let's have him, main event night 1 with Gunther. Because that's
night 1 of a 2-for-1 special. So all the AEW stands can post that MJF promo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he did say it to MJF when he was there. Yo, because MJF was doing the fucking hottest bidding war of 2025 or 2024 or whatever the fuck it is. He was like, yeah, by all means, go right ahead. You can main event night 1 of a fucking buy 2 get 1 WrestleMania.
Christ. Oh, brother. So now Punk has to put all his chips and his best politicking power into winning
He
the
don't
chamber.
have not shit to stand on. That boy ain't got no legs.
He
That
has
boy
to.
has been trying to get away from the Logan Paul vortex, and they won't let him.
Nigga. I don't I don't know. I they want this Logan Paul thing to happen so bad, and it doesn't move anybody. And like, let's be honest, right? Are Logan Paul fans actually watching this shit?
I mean, I'm sure when he's on,
Impulsive, impulsive, sure. I'll give him that.
I'm sure they'll
Right?
watch the pay-per-views of the shows that where he's on.
I'm not watching no fucking impulsive. I'll tell you guys that right now. I don't care how good the main reviews are. I'm not watching that shit. I'll watch fucking Fred Van Vliet or whatever that nigga's name is. Right? I'm not watching no impulsive. But I don't know if them niggas are actually watching the product, right? Um, they try to show this Prime logo shit. The best thing that Logan Paul gave us with this WWE run is speed. That's the best thing. If anything, Logan Paul can say I got speed over. Did he? No. Speed jumped over 2 cars. It don't matter what you did. Speed jumped over 2 cars, nigga. That nigga's not get him over for shit. If anything, Speed got more motion now than Logan Paul. Um, but yeah, no. If they put CM Punk in the fucking Logan Paul vortex, I'll harm myself. And then there's old John, right? I don't know what they're trying to
I don't
do.
care. I don't care what this nigga has going on. I'm done. I'm tapping out.
I know
I'm
I know
selling the stock.
they're
I don't care.
don't you can't say that 2 days before Chamber,
Dude,
bro.
I don't care. I don't. There's nothing that they could do to pull me into whatever the fuck this
Oh.
balding asshole has going on. I'm done. He lied.
The only story that he can tell is winning that 17th title. I'm sure
And
John
he
can
can
make
go
some
fuck
shit up
himself.
because he's brilliant, but like as of right now, it's entirely too late. And that's the fucking this entire Mania run right now. The entire story has been it's been entirely too late, right? We get reports. I'm not even reports. Roman tweets out, I'll be there 2 dates towards the end of March, overseas. Because I have some receipts to collect. And John is starting his press tour for the WWE. We're assuming, right? We're assuming he's going to be around more often in March, right? Guys, Mania is in a month.
Like, what the fuck is anyone even?
It's not. We should be making stories after Chamber. We should have stories going into the Royal Rumble. We don't have anything, guys. CM Punk and Logan Paul are waffling. His bald spot is covered up in the movie he's shooting. Can he keep that? Um, no, I think that might be
Don't piss me off, yo. Next
CGI.
fucking show.
It might be
Forget it,
CGI.
bro. The women's chamber. Who's in there?
Women's Chamber. All right, so
It's not gonna be
we
Rocks. We
have
know that off the rip.
we have Roxanne Perez, we have Bailey, we have Naomi, we have Alexa Bliss, we have Liv Morgan, we have Bianca Belair.
I will tell you who it's not.
Is there
It's
any
not. It's
reason?
not Naomi. It's not Alexa Bliss. It's not fucking Rocks.
Do I have any reason to believe it's not Liv Morgan or Bianca Belair?
No. I think because they lost the tag titles, I fully think it is fucking.
It's
I
fucking
fully think
Bianca.
it's gonna
Yeah.
be Bianca. No.
Okay. Um. Now we move into it, Bianca, quote unquote, Rhea Ripley, right? Because I don't know how crazy they're gonna get with this, right?
No, they're not gonna get crazy at all. Bianca's gonna win, and then fucking
Oh no, I
Rhea's
was
gonna
talking about
beat EO crazy style, and I'm just
yeah.
gonna
Okay.
look at my computer with that fucking 1,000 yard stare in the dark as I fucking just contemplate not waking up the next day.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Next week
We might have to cancel this
we
fucking
might have
show.
we might have to skip AEW because it might just be like actually no wait.
I've taken so many L's back to back to back to back to back. Like
Is Revolution the second or the ninth?
Revolution is the ninth.
All right, never mind. All right, so
Or
we might have
yeah,
to skip
the ninth.
AEW. We might have to skip AEW next week because depending on how this fucking chamber goes, it for real might just be 4 hours of straight WWE talk.
Might be 4 hours of straight fucking slander. Are you crazy? Dude, go
Oh
play
my
the compilation
god!
of fucking JR talking about Triple H, because that's what I'm about to unleash if I'm pissed off after this fucking chamber.
My god. So, as much as I would want it to be Roxanne Perez, because that'd be really fucking funny if it was. It's
It would
not
be
gonna be
good,
Roxanne
which is
Perez.
why they're not gonna do it.
It's not gonna be Roxanne Perez. If it's Bailey, and this would be Bailey's. She's been at WrestleMania. I don't even know if this is fact, but I know Bailey's been at WrestleMania mad times. So this would be Bailey's fucking umpteenth WrestleMania, and it's just like I fuck with Bailey. Let's get more people in here, right? Naomi, fuck no. All right, we're not acknowledging Black History Month. Fuck you guys. Fuck hell no. You guys should be grateful she's even in this bitch. Is what the company. That's what the company tells me every time I look at a black person or anything black towards the WWE. Alexa Bliss. No, nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Not that I don't like her, but like, they're hell no, they're not giving her shit, bro. Fuck no. You got the Y6 to prepare for, motherfucker. Liv Morgan. I think the only thing that stops me from slamming the Liv wins this, because she's fucking red hot right now, is the fact that why the fuck are we running Rhea Liv again? However, I would understand that they'd want to do it again because this is at the biggest event of the year, and you could really get people behind this, and because them niggas work very well together. Promos, in ring, they work well together. It would be a good match. It'd probably be a really good build. So I can understand if Liv wins again. I probably wouldn't be mad either. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be a little upset. I definitely, at first, I'm gonna be like, no way, we're doing this shit again. But then I'd be like, yeah, it's gonna be fine. They're gonna do great. Who cares? Bianca, I also wouldn't be mad if this happened. However, Black History Month
It's
is
over,
over.
yeah.
Um,
It's back to White History Month.
we don't like black women here. Says Triple H. We don't like women, but especially black women. And I'm assuming they're gonna fucking set up within the ring. They're probably gonna set up Bianca versus Naomi or some shit. Um, I don't know why you would put a tag team in the chamber together. Well, I mean, they're not a tag team anymore. Well, they are a tag team, but they're just not champions. I don't know I don't know why you would put them here if you're not about to do some sort of angle with them. So somebody's pinning somebody. I don't know who it's gonna be. It would be really crazy if Naomi pins Bianca. I don't know. But um, I mean, it's either Bianca or Liv. I don't fucking know. We'll see. Um,
This shit
and
is
then
crazy when you think about it.
everybody else fucks off. I guess I don't know.
It's like I don't know what to tell you, because is the Jade reveal gonna happen anytime soon?
Assuming it's
Like
Friday.
it has to be either Friday or Saturday, right? Because they were leaning heavy into the fucking who done it, like more so than they have for the last 4 months. Because like I said, Nick Aldis didn't care.
Did fucking here's the thing, right? Nick Aldis found that footage, and I'm guessing he's doing his best like detective work to not tell them niggas that shit is not. It doesn't tell the complete story.
No, he told them straight up. He said, "Yeah, no, we don't know we don't know who shot this. We don't know where we got it from. The shit was on my fucking desk."
That nigga
Thanks,
sucks.
man. Jesus.
But like I'm assuming he's letting them. He probably knows it's because I'm assuming it's Naomi. He's probably letting that situation handle itself because like if he were to just outright say it, Bianca's not gonna believe him, but it's just like, all right, I'll just let you figure it out, motherfucker.
Yeah, because no, it is because he started talking and Naomi said, "See, I told you I didn't do it." Fam, nobody even. You know what? Forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it.
So she did it like shit. The funniest part too is that Liv and Raquel didn't even deny it.
Didn't try to deny it either. So it's just like, okay, we could just end it here. We don't need to go through with this.
They denied it in the comfort of their own fucking clubhouse. And by me saying that like Liv was talking to Dom was just like, listen, I know when I've done some evil shit, I didn't do that. I mean, great. Now if you could just tell Bianca and Naomi that,
Finn said, "Yo, what the fuck are y'all niggas doing out there? Because you got these niggas coming in here beating us up."
Yeah. And honestly, like if anything, it makes sense as to why Liv and Raquel didn't say anything, because it just gets them a fucking tag team title opportunity
Yeah,
if these two come
they get rewarded for
specifically
being
looking for them
dude.
for being framed. Yeah, so if anything, it worked out perfectly. Them niggas lost the belts. Fucking Bianca's about to lose crazy style when fucking Jade comes back and then just like, yeah, no. Naomi did that shit and then Naomi fucking pins her at Chamber. And everybody's just like, what the fuck? And knowing this company, fucking Bianca's about to get pinned first. I fucking know it. Assholes,
No. Who's in the chamber? Actually, they might pin Roxanne.
And Bailey might just kill her.
Like
Get
what's
her out the
supposed to
way.
happen in the men's chamber is you should probably pin Logan Paul first, because Logan Paul is going to be important. It's going to be him, John, and Punk at this.
Yeah.
And then that's when Logan Paul wins the chamber. And
If it keeps him away from Money in the Bank, it might be fucking.
But when he loses to Cody, he can slot himself right in the Money in the Bank. It's not like losing a title match disqualifies you for fucking Money in the Bank.
Why?
But
why? He should.
I lost. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I don't have anything.
Why are you doing?
I don't have anything.
You have John Saturday.
You said what?
John is back Saturday.
They need to drop him on his fucking bald ass head. I have nothing,
bro.
Io is in hell. Movie, I am in hell.
Io being fucking motherfucked makes no sense to me. You couldn't even have Io versus Rhea at fucking Chamber? Because what do we even have at Chamber? It's fucking.
We got that fucking tag match. The damn government mandate, Trudeau approved, government mandated fucking Trish Stratus tag match. That's what I have. Man, go to Dynamite. Go to Dynamite and get me a fuck out of here.
Yo, we don't have prediction, guys. We don't know what's going on. All right, we'll see. Well, we're not gonna end it, but like as far as like Chamber, we're done. We don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. Sami Zayn's probably going to die.
I don't care what happens between them niggas, bro. This is the fucking matchup number 700 between these niggas. Are y'all gonna kill each other or what?
We're not coping. There's no cope. All right, from me, never mind.
Yo,
never
go
mind.
to Dynamite.
Carmelo Hayes talk is next week. All right. So Dynamite. Cope arrives in an ambulance, opens the bitch up, says, "Hey, Death Riders, here's your ride tonight." Right? MJF gets the AEW tattoo removed from his leg, I guess. MJF is upset that people chose Hangman yet again. And with what I'm going to talk about later, I don't think it's very, very insane to see that people would side with Hangman Adam Page despite him being evil, all right? Hangman pulls up, and I don't know what kind of fucking vehicle Hangman Adam Page is driving. It is some fucking EV pickup truck with some fucking longhorns on the front.
The fucking Ford, it has to be.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? Hangman immediately gets into it. He's fighting Aaron Solo tonight. Hangman kicks this nigga in the mouth, punches the guy a lot, gets kicked in the mouth, lariats the guy, hits the buckshot lariat, and then wins. And I'm fucking astonished that Hangman Adam Page can get out of his fucking EV pickup truck, wrestle in jeans and fucking cowboy boots, and hits a buckshot lariat and everything's fine. That guy's fucking crazy, right? Hangman says, the only thing I don't like other than running out of biscuits is that spray tan. Fuck MJF. And I'm like, finally, somebody's calling out these fucking whites in their goddamn spray tan, all right? I have been on record. This is tangent. I've been on record wondering what's white people's obsession with tans. I don't get it, right? Just be pasty. That's just what you guys look like. Nothing wrong with being pasty, okay?
All I'm saying is I ain't never seen an Irish nigga with no tans. So.
Exactly. Them niggas are fucking Sheamus as white as a fucking sheet of paper, bro. What is that fucking paper company called? Fucking WB. I don't know what this shit is called.
WB
but whatever
Mason, nigga.
WB Mason, that nigga's fucking white as a sheet of paper from that shit. That nigga ain't got no problems with that. Just be pasty, bro. It's not gonna kill you, okay? No spray tans. Cut that shit out. God damn it. It's not just MJF either. A lot of these fucking wrestlers do it, and it's weird. So Hangman pulls up a chair. He sits in the middle of the ring. And the way he sits in the ring has been plastered across my fucking Twitter timeline with varying levels of thirst. Okay, so the Fujos get another fucking W. And Hangman waits for MJF because, you know, he hates little bitches as well as running out of biscuits. That's what he said. MJF appears with a bloody towel and says, I'm not going to fight you right now. MJF says, I got to leave. I got to try. The way he says it is fucking funny. He's like, I'm not going to leave. I'm going to fight you right now. Are you crazy? Are you nuts? I got to train my tuchus off for Revolution. I'm like, bro, this thing is fucking gold, man. And then he says, oh, before I leave, I'm awfully worried about your friend, Hangman. You know, Hangman's like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? The camera cuts to fucking Christopher Daniels being bled out, and these niggas in this production house of Dynamite, I don't know what location they're at this week. Whatever fucking local crew they sourced, them niggas fucked everything up, bro.
They fucked everything up. They caught that nigga bleeding and everything. I said, golly.
Yeah.
Nigga, I seen the tweet. I said, golly. You couldn't tell the nigga that you was cutting to him?
Oh my god. Them niggas are where are they at? No, they're in fucking San Diego. Bro, they fucked it up crazy, man.
Golly.
It caps Chris Daniels bleeding. So then fucking Hangman grabs the chair that he's sitting on, all slutty like, grabs it, and then apparently this is where I find out that the tunnels in AEW mean something. There's a fucking heel tunnel and a babyface tunnel.
Yes.
Surprised
you didn't catch that.
I did not. Hangman leaves out of the babyface, or he leaves out of the babyface tunnel to go backstage. Goes around looking for MJF. Accidentally comes across Christopher Daniels. As he turns the corner to, you know, find Christopher Daniels, the fucking oh my god, it makes fucked it up again, bro. The fucking crew of like health professionals, whatever, get caught and they like back up, and we can see that shit all on camera. The nigga with the boom mic, you're not low, bro. Like you have a fucking boom mic in your hand. I can see you. Hangman runs up to Christopher Daniels, then calls over the health professionals, and they walk in the frame and act like they weren't right off screen the entire time.
Just waiting to be called into the scene.
And it looks really bad. But again, I'm going to assume this isn't AEW's fault, and that I'm assuming the way this business works is that they fucking just go to stadiums and the fucking stadium crew. Okay, never mind. I can't
I'll let you get the first one. No, this is them. They fucked this up crazy style.
Hey guys, Tony Khan, I tried, man. I did my best.
No, don't try for him because he doesn't have production meetings, which is why we get stupid ass shit.
Oh, what?
Yeah, apparently they just don't. I didn't know this. I thought they were trolling. No, according to Alvarez, they don't have production meetings.
What, nigga? Bro, if I'm technical director, I would fucking string you up by your goddamn nails. Are you crazy? What do you mean I don't know what's happening today? Oh, I just fucking 20 minutes before, just follow Hangman with a steady cam. Just follow him. What? Am I supposed to frame anything out? You want me to just show everything? Yeah, show everything. All right, fuck you, dude. Whatever. Let's see. The Don Callis family is there. They're up in the fucking press box, or the fucking rich nigga box. Kyle Fletcher's glasses, kind of fire. Can't lie. Chris Jericho's on my goddamn screen again, and I'm like, how many niggas does Don Callis have on his fucking payroll at this point? If Chris Jericho is also on the payroll, Chris Jericho's like, yeah, send over my man's Brian Keith to fucking handle this fucking bounty that Will Ospreay has on himself. And I'm like, look who has a fucking bounties on them. You could not pay me enough money to try and fight that man. You crazy?
Especially so get Will Ospreay. You'll get hit by that shit is the worst.
Yeah, what the fuck? Are you crazy? Will Ospreay versus Bandit Brian Keith. Especially a nigga that's fucking fresh off of teaming with one of the greatest ever. You're nuts, bro. Brian Keith with them high ass pants is nuts. There's like a lot of headlocks and leg locks and like technical grappling shit. Keith sucker punches Will Ospreay something crazy at one point, and I'm like, it looked good. It looked like it fucking hurt. Ospreay running the ropes. He gets some speed. Hits a Hurricane Rana, I think, and it looks great. Fucking Keith cross chops Ospreay's throat at one point. And these niggas do a lot of arm drags, and at this point, I've seen a lot of arm drags just in this last like bit of wrestling that I watched, and I'm like, that's like one of my that and the fucking power slam, some of my favorite moves ever. I believe it's Will Ospreay hits a fucking standing sky twister press.
Sounds
Might
like
have
an
been,
Osprey move.
yeah, fucking fire. Ospreay almost hits a hidden blade like 3 times this fucking match, and Keith avoids all of them. But the first time, fucking Will just fucking jumps out there after Keith, and I'm like, that nigga is fucking insane. And then I'm like, damn, it's fucking awesome that I get to watch one of my favorite wrestlers actually wrestle weekly, right? Fucking foreign concept. But I also get it because niggas are afraid of, good wrestlers getting hurt. So,
TV, you don't have to wrestle a fucking 4-star classic on TV.
that is pretty.
Just don't fucking bore me. It's you guys have been wrestlers for 20 fucking years. I'm sure you can figure it out.
Yeah. I feel like the only nigga on the fucking WWE side to do that really is fucking Cody. I haven't seen KO wrestle in mad long, and fucking
To
Punk
be
is
fair,
not.
during the Vince era, KO was wrestling.
That is true. That nigga was holding that fucking company up. Sammy probably wrestled a lot too back then, so it's like he gets to earn a little rest. But yeah, back to the match. Keith gets his offense in punches, Irish whips into the turnbuckles and the suplex. He puts Ospreay in the camel clutch, and then just kind of lets him go. Like Ospreay doesn't break out, just lets him go. Hits a high exploder into the corner. Keith is about to hit him with a suplex, but Ospreay counters with a fucking stun dog millionaire, which is a crazy name.
Yeah, it's shit that Orange Cassidy does.
Yeah. Keith hits a knee strike on the Ospreay and almost fucking breaks him in half. And then hits an Emerald Tiger Driver into it, and I'm like, that looks fucking crazy. Ospreay hits a Styles Clash in the Hidden Blade to end the match off, and I'm like, nigga, that's fucking fire match, amazing. Ospreay and Fletcher meet each other in the crowd to fucking beat the fuck out of each other before security separates them. Mercedes is backstage after with Billy Starks. And she's getting her shit off. I got on my belts. I'm the fucking GOAT. Fucking Billy Starks is just like, smiling, happy to be here. And then Mercedes fucking hits the water into her, something crazy. Like, it's actually one of the most violent fucking cup bumps I've ever seen. And then Billy's like, fuck you should watch your back, by the way. And then fucking Momo damn near takes Mercedes' head off with this fucking bat after she was just aura farming behind her. Then we go into Outrunners versus the Murder Machines, and I'm like, did they make the aspect ratio 4:3 for the Outrunners intro? And I'm like, this is the fucking greatest thing I've ever watched. All right.
The Q99 didn't exist in the 80s, man. Come on.
That shit was so fire. But the match is the Outrunners getting murdered by the Murder Machines, and this nigga that totally does look like Wolverine, and I know he wore a shirt referencing that, but like, nigga, you look just like Wolverine. Like, what the fuck? If he was shorter, I'd tell him to fucking audition for a Wolverine role.
He's pretty fucking short, so I think he should go.
I think he's 6 foot.
Pretty fucking short, so I think.
You gotta be shorter, brother. If that shit don't start with 5, I'm not trying to see that shit, alright? We getting our short ass Wolverine in the MCU, I hope. But fucking Kevin Feige's gonna send me to hell. They do this spot, like Lance Archer does this spot like 3 different times. With one of the Outrunners, I think it's fucking I can't tell them not Floyd. Not Floyd. What's the other one called? Fucking
Magnum.
Truth Magnum. He has him like fucking against the railing, right? And he's fucking chopping this nigga's chest to death. and he looks. There's like these little kids. He looks them in the eye. He tells them he's just killing them right in front of them. He goes to and he does it again. I think with fucking Turbo Floyd to a different set of kids by the barricades, and he's pointing at them and telling you did this to him, and I'm like, you're going to scar these little ass niggas, bro. But I mean, that shit is fire, so I get it. Let's see what else. The Hurt Syndicate's music plays during the match. They don't even walk out, but the music just plays. I think it's fucking Lance Archer gets rolled up and the Outrunners win. And the Hurt Syndicate come out there to laugh at them niggas.
Yeah, I don't know why we're protecting the Don Callis family. Those niggas are losers.
Yeah. And I thought the Outrunners were gonna lose crazy style, but then I saw there was like a fucking Outrunners video package playing during their fucking intro to where they went to fucking some fucking sports. I think it's a basketball team, and they like hyped them up before a game. And I saw that, and I'm like, if the Outrunners have fucking motion like this, I don't think they're gonna lose. And then they didn't lose, and I'm like, oh shit. So
First time
Hurt Syndicate comes out, niggas laugh, go backstage. We get a fucking Cope video package, and we get a Ricochet video package as well. And so Swerve comes out. Swerve mentions Black History Month on like a different promotion, but you know who cares, right? Swerve says, "Ricochet, we are done when I say we're done. Get the fuck out here." Ricochet comes out, and I remark about how good Ricochet's theme is, and then I remark about how much of a fucking dork Ricochet is.
Love that damn Batman Beyond team.
And then Ricochet, you know, way better worker than Logan Paul, has fucking it's not Dominic Mysterio levels of heat, but it is pretty loud heat to where them niggas are booing him all through his like promo, but he gets through it, and he's just like, I don't look backwards, I only look forwards, right? And then he starts, cutting up with the crowd, like, he has his Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl, what do we have, Super Bowl 59, I've kind of lost count at this point. His Eagles hat on because the Eagles won, and he's an Eagles fan, because that's my goat, that's my dog, right? But he's fucking antagonizing. At this point, it's not even. It would work if they were in San Francisco, but they're in San Diego, and he tries to pull the like Super Bowl thing. But I get San Diego doesn't have a team anymore, so I guess they're all fans of just like whatever team is in fucking state, I guess. So Ricochet's just like, I don't look backwards, I'm not fighting you. Fuck you. Nana's just like, oh, I talked to Tony Khan. If you fight Swerve again, whoever wins that match goes on to challenge Mox for the AEW. I'm pretty sure it's Mox for the AEW title.
This is when they talk actually fighting.
Hey man, we will absolutely get there, right? So yeah, it's the number one contender match. Ricochet is just like, well, why didn't you lead with that, buddy? Oh, fucking hey, let's do it to it. And he's a complete fucking dork. He's like, well, I'm not gonna fight you now because I look good in this fucking Balenciaga I got on, and this fucking robe. And then Ricochet leaves. Swerve is about to leave, but then Nana's like, nah, I gotta talk to you real quick, boss. And he's just like, listen, that robe means a lot to me. It means a lot to this business, and I hate seeing it around the shoulders of that fucking guy. You have to get that. I need you to fix my legacy. I need you to get my robe back, or I don't know if I can do this anymore. And then he leaves. So I don't know what's about to happen. Really, I don't know whether they're about to what they're about to do with this shit. But
I'm gonna say breaking them niggas up is a bad idea, and
I feel like they might run the angle to where like, no bias, right? Ricochet wins, but Nana gets the robe back. And then Nana's like, oh, I'm okay. But then Swerve's just like, nigga, I just lost to fucking Ricochet. And, maybe not completely break up, but them niggas are not going to be on the best of terms. I don't know where you take that as a story. I don't know what Swerve does after that. But I also don't know what Ricochet would do. But it might just be Swerve wins. I wouldn't be surprised if Swerve just fucking wins. But Um, let's see. So I don't think it's Lexi on Dynamite. I forget the young lady's name, but she catches up to Hangman as he's on his way out to his
Oh, it's
electric
Renee.
vehicle. Renee, right? Renee catches up to Hangman as he's on his way to his electric vehicle pickup truck. And she was like, "Hey, do you have anything to say?" He's just like, "MJF left. Um, fuck MJF." And he comes back again. Uh, Yo, MJF, if you're watching this, if I catch you, I'm gonna run you over. But if I don't catch you, you're gonna hope I did fucking run you over after what I'm about to do to you at Revolution." And then leaves. Uh, so we get Undisputed Kingdom versus FTR and Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia is the fucking trios homie hopper, I guess. Um, it is a trios match. There's a spot where everybody takes each other out outside of the ring. That's really cool. Like it ends with somebody hitting a fucking tornado DDT onto the concrete, quote unquote concrete, and I thought it was pretty fucking dope. Um, Sometimes there's a guy getting murdered in the middle of a trios match, and the ref is back there like, "What the hell?" Sure. And today's victim is Dax Harwood, right? Um, and then there's the trio spot where there's like a near triple sharpshooter, and then there's a triple small package roll up, and then there's a triple double lariat onto everybody being on the floor. Um, Kyle O'Reilly and Dax Harwood run a similar spot to Garcia and Pax from Saturday with the "I'm gonna kick you during your submissions." Uh, and it goes similarly, except Kyle O'Reilly fucking grabs Dax Harwood's head and tries to put him in a submission hold. Garcia gets rolled up after trying to go for a pile driver, and his face after the match is fucking hilarious because he cannot believe it. He cannot believe what's fucking happening to him. Um, so they set up Garcia versus Cole for the TNT Championship on Saturday. Uh, and then I looked away, but somehow the Death Riders appear. Or maybe it's Cope just beating the fuck out of Claudio and dragging him into the ring. Yuta shows up and the Riders start to jump Cope again because Cope doesn't learn his fucking lesson, I guess. Marina's ringside too, and it's like, it's been fucking months, dude. Do you not know how these niggas operate? They always have a numbers advantage. Like, what the fuck is going on? Claudio hits Cope with a chair, and then hits him with a chair again and again. Claudio's about to hit Cope with the fucking concerto until Jay White's music hits, and then fucking Cope decides to stop fucking baiting and fucking, goes in for a 2v3. And I called it 2v3 because Marina's still ringside. It's not a 2v2. Marina's an actual valid player. Please put respect on her name. She's gonna fucking kill you. Sure enough, fucking Marina gets a rear choke on Cope. Yuta goes for a Busaiku knee, but Cope breaks out and that shit hits Marina, and Wheeler Yuta's just like, fuck. Jay White laughs at Yuta. Jay White laughs at Yuta in his face, hits Yuta with a Blade Runner, and then Cope hits Claudio with a chair over and over, and then hits him with a concerto, and now Claudio Castagnoli is dead. Mox shows up late as per usual and only gets to save Wheeler Yuta because Cope fucking hears me yelling through my goddamn TV, gets Marina in the ring, and sets her up for a concerto. Everybody gets nervous as fuck on the comms because it's just like, wait, he can't do this. And it's just like, bro, she's been terrorizing these niggas for months, bro. He has every right to fucking kill this woman. And they finally acknowledge how fucking brolic she is too. It's like, come on now. But Willow Nightingale shows up to save the day because we can't have Cope doing some shit like that because he's not supposed to be a heel. He's supposed to be a savior of AEW, I guess. I don't know. And she hits a concerto on Marina. Now Marina's dead. So now Bastard Pac, Claudio Castagnoli, and Marina are fucking dead. So Cope is gonna have a way better time when he goes to fight Mox because the only person that can realistically interfere is Wheeler Yuta. Everybody else that is part of the Death Riders fucking stable is dead.
Yuta getting that ass beat on Saturday, nigga.
Probably. Oh yeah, he has a match Saturday. They might fucking concerto him too.
They're gonna kill Yuta on Saturday, and it's just gonna be Mox by himself. And then when they reveal the newest member of the Death Riders, Wardlow.
Oh god.
I hope that doesn't happen. I hope it's just
Yeah,
fucking.
so Mox can retain. Yes, I need that to happen.
Yeah,
Very much
just like
so.
they did on the other show with the other guy.
Um, Harley appears and she's gonna wrestle against Deonna Purrazzo. Uh, it is a match, and Deonna goes for an arm bar at one point on Harley, and it looks like she fucking snapped her arm in half. Like, oh, it looked
It's
really bad.
so good.
Like that fucking got me. Like it got me like shit. But then we go into, I believe, our main event. Yeah, Cassidy versus Takeshita. Right. Um, this is why I remember that Takeshita is under the fucking Don Callis payroll, and I'm like, this nigga has limitless pockets. And I remember, and then I remember again during the Takeshita Ricochet Osprey segment, Don Callis interfered towards the end too. So it's like, this makes sense. Um, you know, Cassidy starting the match off with sweat jeans, a shooting sleeve, and shades on is crazy. It's a crazy look.
That's how he works. What you mean?
Uh, Takeshita grabs Cassidy's glasses, breaks them, bites them up, throws them away. Cassidy has another pair. And I'm like, zero way this guy wrestles with them on, right? Sure enough, he runs the ropes with them. And I'm like, okay. Takeshita grabs the second pair, hands them over to Don Callis. And I say if Don Callis was a real nigga, he'd wear them both at once. But he is not. Cassidy is damn near floating midair and reversing Takeshita's arm drag. And I'm like, this shit is crazy. Cassidy goes for an orange punch and fucking Takeshita fucking just ducks that shit. Like something crazy. And I'm like, this match is gonna be gas, right? There's this gimmick that Cassidy does of doing these slow ass punches and the crowd going wild, and I find it very funny. There's a flip over the top rope into a DDT, and it's actually the stuff of fucking legends. Like this shit looks so clean. To catch the big bros some stuff, like he very much has the build to just like say fuck no to some stuff, and he very much does it. And I'm like, it may never happen, but I'd love to see it at Takeshita versus Obafemi match one day, just randomly.
I think that would be brilliant.
We get a fuck Don Callis chant, as we always do during any member of the Don Callis family's match. We get the viral spot of Cassidy trying to DDT and then trying to go then for Slumdog Millionaire, or Stundog Millionaire, sorry. And it's a Takeshita going straight into Blue Thunder Bomb, and it's just as fucking beautiful as it looks, or as it sounds. We get a beach break on the announce desk, and doing announce desk spots in AEW is funny because it doesn't fucking fall to pieces like the WWE desk do, which kind of sells the fucking Impact more at this point for me. Cassidy hits an orange punch into a DDT, takes the glasses back and heads to the top rope. Takeshita punches the fuck out of him on landing. Takeshita tries to go for a brainbuster, but then, Cassidy gets his Stundog Millionaire. Cassidy reversed some crazy shit that Takeshita was going for. I don't even know what it was. And he rolls it up into a pin. That gets broken up. Cassidy goes for another orange punch and then gets hit with a fucking raging fire by Takeshita, and then that's the fucking match. It is. I can't recommend that match enough. Holy shit, Takeshita is like one of my favorite wrestlers now. That nigga's so good, bro.
Listen,
And so fucking good.
And to think that there was a time where they had this nigga just sitting at home
For no reason.
for
I
no
don't know why.
reason.
Niggas should be ashamed of yourself. But that is Dynamite. Good show. This is a segment where I talk about how I am glad I never sold my Ricochet coin. I always held hope. Niggas like that, it doesn't take too much to fucking make them into a decent talker. I don't need you to be a good talker. I don't need you to be something insane. I just need you to be a decent talker, right? I need you to be a decent talker, and two, I need you to do some things that niggas don't like. Especially if you're not a decent talker, don't try to be a babyface. Fuck no. You're a heel. Fuck you.
Nice.
How can we make you a heel? Make you steal some shit off one of the most beloved niggas in the company. Not even Swerve. Just niggas are upset for Nana, not even for Swerve.
Yeah, niggas could care less. Niggas couldn't care less about Swerve.
Like what? I held on to that Ricochet stock like shit, and I'm getting paid dividends because that nigga has insane heat. Just like how fucking Dominic Mysterio has nuclear levels of heat for fucking cheating on his not Hispanic girlfriend with a fucking white woman. Is same thing. You just got to do some shit niggas don't like, and that's it. You're over forever. Which is why I'm not selling the Carmelo Hayes stock either. This fucking, I'm telling you guys, right? This Money in the Bank is gonna pay out fucking wonders for him. My Andrade fans, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, Carmelo Hayes stock is here. Fucking Ricochet, he's not winning. He's not getting anywhere close to that title probably. However, there's a lot of different places that you can take him. He is a chicken shit heel, so it's like it's kind of hard to have him on the same show as Platinum Max Caster, right? Or go places that Platinum Max Caster has gone, unless you want to try to do the same thing to where it's like, say for example, your Hangman Adam Pages or your Brody Kings tries to little bro Ricochet, but it doesn't work because Ricochet can fucking hustle, unlike Max Caster. So maybe you can try to do something like that. If I ever in my life have to see Adam Copeland face Ricochet, it might be over. I won't sell. I will say it's over. We lost.
That's
We
fair.
lost.
No, that's fair.
Because Copeland's gonna win that match, and I'm gonna be like, "Fuck." So
That shit is gonna look nuts.
Mellow stock looking spooky. No, don't say that. Stop saying that.
Like I said,
You guys just hold on, all right? Just hold.
I've sold all my
Wait.
American wrestling stuff. It's over.
EO stock might be finished. Julia stock, they forced us to sell. The government stepped
I
in.
would never sell Julia stock ever in my life.
They said you better put that shit on hold.
I'll
They
put
froze the coin.
more money into it, nigga. Fuck is you niggas talking about?
They froze the coin, bro. You can't put any money into it.
I got the shit pending.
She's hurt. But I'm holding on to a lot of these coins, all right? So that's Dynamite. My fellow Ricochet fans, we're back.
Ain't no fellow Ricochet fans.
When we go to Forbidden Door in Philadelphia in April, I think. Guardia, I hope you're ready for me to chant. Is it Dynasty?
Forbidden Door is in London.
Oh shit, fuck them niggas. Was it Forbidden Dynasty?
It's Dynasty.
It's just Dynasty. When we go to Dynasty, I hope you're ready for me to chant Hunter fumbled when I see Ricochet, if he's there. Okay?
Yeah,
I don't care how many
nigga. They doing that shit. Whatchamacallit? If they didn't do that shit last night, they doing that shit on fucking on Revolution.
They're definitely doing that shit on Revolution. I'll run it again at Dynasty. I don't give a fuck. I'll be the only nigga there doing it. Niggas gonna look at me crazy. I'll still do this shit. I don't give a fuck. All right. But yeah, that's wrestling this week. Weird week.
Say what it is. That Smackdown ruined the entire fucking week.
A lot of good on AEW side. WWE side, you niggas are so lucky you guys have NXT, bro. Right? And NXT isn't even something crazy either. It's just what niggas want. The Graps. Graps, little segments, more Graps. That's it. So
what more could I fucking want is what is an issue.
Cinema, apparently.
Fuck off. I hate those guys.
But yeah. We'll be back next week. We have Elimination Chamber this Saturday.
Yep. Chamber. Oh damn, that is a lot, huh? It'll be fun.
I mean, SmackDown isn't gonna. Despite SmackDown being 3 hours, it's not gonna be anything. We can honestly speedrun that because it's gonna be.
If it's dog shit, we might just skip it altogether. I'm not playing.
If it's bad, I'll be down. I have to get in my Carmelo Hayes minutes every week, but
I'm not playing about SmackDown anymore. After last week, nah, we gotta do something else.
Oh man, but yeah, no. Next week should be something. I don't know if you're doing a watch party in your sub Discord or just Discord, but if you haven't joined the Discord and you want to watch along with everybody, go ahead and join the Discord. Watch along with everybody.
I have to close. I won't be.
Oh, you're fucked. Never mind.
Yeah, basically.
But you can at least hold on to the fact we will be back next week to discuss with everybody. You're going to be doing something else instead of watching SmackDown. They broke your strongest
You
over.
mean SmackDown? Man, let me want to watch no fucking SmackDown.
Oh, I wasn't talking about SmackDown. I
Oh,
was talking
okay,
about
okay.
Chamber.
Just make no, just making sure. You look
Yeah.
nuts. I mean,
What the fuck? Oh, what the hell? Fucking SmackDown Watford? Are you crazy? What year is this?
there.
What? Oh my god. Um. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming through. Gardy, do you have anything else to add?
I told you this shit. I'm getting closer to just turning this shit off again. Like I've been so unhappy watching this American shit for the last fucking 6 months, nigga. There's a
Hey,
Stardom show that it happened. I believe it was on Monday, and I just fucking forgot. Or Monday or Tuesday. We probably won't speak about that because next week is a whopper of a week with a pay-per-view. But if I do get around to watching that, we'll say make mention if SmackDown is dog shit. I'll just keep it on the I'll keep it on the back. What's going on?
yeah. Um. We'll give the WW until like honestly, if Mania doesn't hit, you niggas are fucked. I'm gonna start watching other football shit.
Nah,
But
real rap.
yeah, that's it for us. Real Graps. That's Real Graps this week.
That's
It was
HE5. Let's send you off. If you're in the stream, I'm gonna shut the stream off and then turn it back on. So for the recording, y'all have a good night, day, or whatever in between. Godspeed. We will see you